Appomattox Virginians you saw right there, the Buckingham Knight cheerleaders and the Appomattox Raider cheerleaders. They're ready to go. The Dandy One and the Lakester, we're ready to go. We'll come back with a pregame show right after this. Ladies, who's going to win tonight? Hello everyone, Jimmy the Lakester again, and Cedarline Automotive in Appomattox is here to serve you. Whether it's a like-new pre-owned vehicle or their service department with their great certified technicians, Cedarline does the job right. And don't forget, Cedarline has guaranteed credit. Cedarline, located on Highway 460 West, just 20 minutes from Lynchburg and 25 minutes from Farmville. You owe it to yourself to try Cedarline.
Visit us online.
Welcome back to Appomattox, Virginia, everyone, and Bragg Stadium, right here in historic Appomattox. Jimmy the Lakes and the Dandy One, Doug Marshall, and we want to welcome you to our live TV game of the week on Shintel Cable, as tonight the Buckingham Knights come in to take on the Raiders of Appomattox. Doug, this has the makings of being a great game, and I tell you, every time these two teams get together, something special happens.
Well, it really is. These two teams, traditional rivals, goes all the way back to the Seminole District days. Even before that, they played each other. When Coach Bragg, stadium's named for Coach Bragg, they used to get it on down at Buckingham all the time. And I tell you what, classic football game, and the point spread is 4 or 5 points per team.
Yeah, and it should be a great game. And although we did a great game last week at Liberty University between LCA and Amherst, the season officially starts tonight, Doug. So this is the first game for just about everybody in the region, and this is a big game because both of these teams are in the same conference, and with the conference play they have now, this game means a lot on who wins it.
It really does. It used to be just you get together because Buckingham wasn't in the same district or whatever. Now they're in Conference 37, the Courthouse Conference, along with Appomattox, and the winner of this game carries a lot of weight when it comes down to tiebreaker. So even though it's early in the year, this very first game means a whole lot.
And let's talk about the two teams. First, let's start with the homestanding Appomattox Raiders. They lost a lot of seniors off of last year's team, a team that went 7-5 but made it through the quarterfinals in the state, Doug. They really had a great season. They lost a few games early, but that team has a lot of players coming back that were not seniors. Of course, the seniors are gone now, but they have a lot of skill, they have a lot of speed. The one question mark is, can they hold the blocks to free those guys up?
Front line, defensive line, as well as offensive front line is going to be a big key. They have some of the best talent in the district at the skill positions, the quarterback and wide receivers and running backs. They're young, but they're very talented. The JV football program over the last couple of years has done really good, along with the middle school team, and some of those 8th graders are actually up on the varsity team as 9th graders, which is a chore, but with the size of the school Appomattox has got, they need to do so. So yes, the front line will be the big thing, but if they can open, all it takes is a little bit, Jimmy, because these guys are faster than you are.
They got a lot of speed. They can get through that hole. You're exactly right. They can juke and jive and make their way into the end zone. But now let's talk about the Buckingham Knights. Coach Craig Gill has always done a great job with that team, Doug. They are more of a smash-mouth type football team, and they went deep into the playoffs last year. As a matter of fact, they knocked off Dan River in the playoff, and a lot of people thought Dan River was going to win the state championship. So Coach Gill knows how to coach. He knows how to get his guys motivated. And Buckingham is they're going to be a foe here tonight that probably, I would think at this point, might be the favorite.
I would think they might be the favorite because, first of all, they're going to line up to you and they're going to do 3 yards in a cloud of dust and they're going to take it down the football field. Every now and then they'll throw a pass, but they're going to line it up. This is a team the Raiders has to watch out for because with small front line the Raiders has, if Buckingham comes out with some big guys and they just push them off the blocks and get on down the field, it could be a long night for Appomattox ball control for Buckingham.
No question about that. All right, we're going to try to catch up with the coaches and come back and get some interviews, and you're watching the live TV game on Shintel Cable. Hello everyone, Jimmy the Lakes here, and are you tired of paying too much for a new vehicle? Well, if so, Cedarline Automotive in Appomattox is your next stop. Cedarline has a large selection of vehicles to choose from. Great, pre-owned, like-new vehicles that can fit your budget. And it doesn't get any better than saving thousands of dollars on that vehicle rather than buying a brand new one. So stop by Cedar Line Automotive to get the royal treatment. You will not be disappointed. And don't forget about Cedar Line and their certified mechanics to make sure that your ride or your current ride is in tip-top shape. Cedar Line Automotive on Highway 460 West, just 20 minutes from Lynchburg and 25 minutes from Farmville.
Visit us online.
I got Coach Doug Smith here from Appomattox County High School. Coach, how you doing?
Doing great.
Coach of the Raiders. They got a home game tonight. This is big time stuff. Got a good crowd filtering in. First game of the year. I know you guys have been working hard all summer long. This is it. I mean, this is a mega. This is where you want to be, isn't it?
This is a great place to be tonight. Buckingham brings a great team in here, a great coaching staff. We got tons of respect for them. We know what they can do. They've done it in the preseason pretty well. They got a rough one against Alta Vista, but Halifax handled them pretty good, and they're good up front. So our kids have been working extremely hard, getting ready for these big guys, because we don't have the size they got, but we do have some quickness. So
absolutely, a lot of speed, a lot of skill players. We were talking about in the pregame, if you guys can hold the block long enough for them to hit the hole, which won't take very long because these guys are quick and get through. Nobody might not catch them before they get to the end zone.
That's what we're hoping for. Again, they gave us a great game last year, and we were fortunate to pull it out. And I know how bad they want this one back. We want it just as bad, if not more.
No doubt about that. Coach, we'll be talking to you a little bit later. Hey, good luck tonight.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate you guys.
Coach Craig Gill here for the Buckingham Knights. Coach, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing fine, sir.
Coach, let me tell you what. Your guys last year knocked off Dan River, who a lot of people thought was going to win a state championship. Now, what we have to say about that is you know how to coach a football team. You know how to motivate these guys. And this is a big game tonight because this is the first one of the year. This is the place you want to be to get your team fired up, isn't it?
Yes, sir. And I give all the credit to my players, and I got a great coaching staff, and they really did a great job preparing our boys. We got on a good run there into the season, and I was so proud of them young men because we started out 1-2 and come back and had a great year.
Well, Coach, you know, conference play now means everything, and these two teams, Appomattox and Buckingham, are in the same conference, and that puts even more emphasis on a game like this.
Yes, sir. And Mr. Smith's done a great job, and not only is he a great coach, he's a fine human being. He's a fine person, and we got a good rivalry here. Our kids know each other. This is the closest game we play, and you can forget the records. When Appomattox and Buckingham play, anything can happen.
He said, you know, that's exactly what he said when we interviewed him. I got one last question for you, and since this is tape delayed, he won't hear this. You got any trick plays up your sleeve? Because we know you love them.
I always got a couple up my sleeve, but I hope we don't have to use them.
All right, Coach, good luck tonight.
Hey, thank y'all for what y'all do. Appreciate everything.
Hello everyone, Jimmy the Lakes again, and Cedar Line Automotive in Appomattox is here to serve you. Whether it's a like-new pre-owned vehicle or their service department with their great certified technicians, Cedar Line does the job right. And don't forget, Cedar Line has guaranteed credit. Cedar Line, located on Highway 460 West, just 20 minutes from Lynchburg and 25 minutes from Farmville. You owe it to yourself to try Cedar Line.
Visit us online.
Welcome back, everyone, to Bragg Stadium on the campus of Appomattox County High School in historic Appomattox. Jimmy the Lakes, the Dandy one, Doug Marshall and Dandy. We've talked to both coaches. We've talked about both teams. This, again, has the potential to be do I dare say it, a dandy game.
Hey, thank you. I got that name. But no, this could be a Donnybrook too, because these two teams really don't like each other. They're going to get down. They could get a little dirty in the trenches tonight. It's going to be whoever can offensively get the football moving. Most of the time, first part of the year, offenses have trouble getting the football up and down the field. So until the offense can catch up, it's the defense has to hold. Which has the best defense? We'll soon find out.
Well, Doug, you know, when these two teams get together, and both coaches said it, it's a dog fight. They respect each other. They know it's a big game. And I mean, I just think this is one of those games that it could come down to the last few minutes of who's going to win it.
It could be, and of course, once again, it could come down to one of the kicking game. Once again, it could be an extra point you've got to have, or it could be a simple field goal, and we don't know because Appomattox had a reasonably good kicker last year. Don't know what they've got in the offering this year. The same with Buckingham, so we'll find out.
And you know, I did ask Coach Gill about those trick plays, and he said he's always got one out there. Hope he doesn't have to use it, but he's always got one. And of course, Coach Doug Smith does a great job with the Appomattox Raiders as well. Well, we're just moments away from the kickoff. The Buckingham Knights and the Appomattox Raiders on the live TV game of the week on Shintel Cable. So come on back and join the Lakester and the Dandy One and the entire live TV crew for what we think is going to be a great game. So come on back, everybody.
As a local auto owners independent agency, we are dedicated to assisting you in your time of need. We live and work right in your community, and we're available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Fortunately, emergencies don't happen every day, but when they do, we're here to personally see you through. For life, home, car, and business insurance, call us, your local independent auto owners agent today.
Hello everyone, Jimmy the Lakes here. And are you tired of paying too much for a new vehicle? Well, if so, Cedarline Automotive in Appomattox is your next stop. Cedarline has a large selection of vehicles to choose from. Great, pre-owned, like new vehicles that can fit your budget. And it doesn't get any better than saving thousands of dollars on that vehicle rather than buying a brand new one. So stop by Cedarline Automotive to get the royal treatment. You will not be disappointed. And don't forget about Cedarline and their certified mechanics to make sure that your ride or your current ride is in tip-top shape. Cedarline Automotive on Highway 460 West, just 20 minutes from Lynchburg and 25 minutes from Farm.
Visit us online.
I'm a real Chantel customer.
This is a real house.
This is a real nice town.
This is a real good video.
This is my real big wrench.
This is my real Chantel internet.
It's really fast.
Real Chantel remote.
Real Chantel phone.
My real Chantel bill.
It's real economical.
I'm really doing my homework.
This is my real Chantel guy.
She's my real Chantel customer.
He's real nice.
Real value for real life from the one provider that calls this place home.
Welcome everyone to Live TV and the Live TV game of the week on Shintel Cable. Jimmy the Lakes along with the Dandy One, Doug Marshall, and we're here at Bragg Stadium in Appomattox, Virginia, as the Raiders of Appomattox take on the Knights of Buckingham. And Doug, looks like they're out there getting ready to toss the coin, and the teams they're jumping, they're ready to go, they're ready to bust through that banner. We're ready to get this thing on.
Well, it's almost as good. You know, last week we had our preview. They didn't have a preview. This is their real game tonight. Last week we kind of got used to it. Hopefully we won't make as many mistakes tonight.
Exactly right. All right, the Raiders have won the toss. They have deferred, which means they will kick off to start the game, and they will get the ball at the beginning of the second half. So Buckingham will go on offense first, Doug, as they shake hands in the middle of the field, and both teams will get ready to break the boundary. We talked about it in the pregame. This has all the makings of being one of those classic games.
Yes, it really does. Both of these teams, well, like I said, they don't like each other. They like to get it on. And once again, the key for Appomattox is can their offensive line give the skilled people the holes to run through and give pass protection enough to the quarterback. And then on the other hand, will Buckingham, looks like they got a pretty good huge front line over there. I was just looking at them.
Yeah.
And will they just play, get handed off and just
drive it straight down the Raiders' throat.
Well, and that's what they like to do, smash mouth football, and there go the Knights.
Yeah, the Knights
As they break the huddle, they'll be on the white with the green helmets. They are ready to go, fired up. And remember, folks, this is the first game of the year. Here come the Raiders. Got the American flag, the Virginia flag, and, of course, the Raider flag. And the Raiders are fired up as well. And, Doug, I talked to Chris Adderpurdy, who used to be a coach for the Raiders. He now resides in Florida, and he called and said he is in spirit. He is right there for the Appomattox Raiders because, of course, he was a coach, and he hopes he'll do well tonight. And
you talked about somebody who couldn't stay still for 3 seconds.
He was a man.
At a football game. He was Mr. Enthusiasm.
Absolutely, and you know, I can't wait to tell him that he can go and watch this game, Doug, even if he doesn't have Shintel cable. Now,
you're exactly right.
Let me tell you how this thing works. If you have Shintel cable, hey, you're the lucky ones. You get to watch the Langston the Dandy one and listen to us every week and watch these great high school football games. But if you don't have Shintel cable and you have some of those other, satellites or whatever, and you say, I really would like to get those games, well, now is a chance. Because if you go to, write this down, folks, ITGM.org. That's ITGM.org. One more time, ITGM.org. If you go to that will be on your YouTube. You look at the screen on the right-hand side. It will say YouTube. You click on it. Guess what, Doug? You get the game.
All right, get us.
Get the game.
They get us. It's real easy to remember. thegoodmarshall.org.
Wow. I don't know about that one. That's giving me a headache just thinking about it.
It took me a while to think about it. I got a headache.
Write that down for your friends.
ITGM.org.
So they can watch a game. ITGM.org. ITGM.org. We'll announce it many more times.
And it'll be a link on that webpage, and it'll take you right to YouTube.
Take you to YouTube, exactly right. And the thing is, Doug, it shows the game in entirety, okay?
And
it has all the sponsors on there. So what that means is if you would like to become a sponsor, it just won't be people that's watching Shintel that will be able to see your advertisement. It'll be just about anybody.
It's the internet.
And you know how the internet is.
Yeah, it's worldwide.
It's everywhere. Somebody in China might watch you.
He's everywhere. He's everywhere.
Somebody in Spain might be watching. Won't be able to understand what we're saying, but unless it's southern Spain.
That's right. That's
All
right.
Raiders getting ready to kick off, Doug. Who's doing the kicking for the Raiders?
Carter Jamison tees it up. He's just a sophomore. He's going to do the kicking, and back deep looks like number 6 for the Knights. That is Tariq Goff. Also number 5 back is Matrice Foster.
And here we go, Doug. The 2014 football season is underway.
High end-over-end kick, settle about the 14-yard line to Foster. And he's going to come up the field, going to be taken down at about the 27-yard line. 1st and 10 Buckingham Knights, and it's official now. We are in official football season.
Yeah, pretty good return on that play as well. And Doug, last week we had a little controversy because they had a penalty in the game on the kickoff. Well, we got the rules. There's been a rule change this year.
Same group of officials.
Yep, they do kick from the 40, but you have to be inside the 35-yard line unless you're the kicker. In other words, you can't be past the 35. You can't be on the 35. You got to be inside the 35-yard line, and that's why the penalty was called.
And you must have 4 people on one side of the field.
Right.
You can't stagger it.
Exactly.
Well, it looks like to me Buckingham has a pretty good size front line. Number 75, number 76, I think that's 86 or 66. I tell you what, 66. They look like a pretty good size group.
They're always big, no doubt about it.
Ball handed up over the right side of the line.
That was number 6, I believe.
The quarterback is number 8, Leon Ragland.
Yeah, I think Trajan Goff was the carrier, Doug, and the tackle that time looks like it was made by number 52, I believe, for the Appomattox Raiders, who was Calvin Adams. So getting down low, taking the feet out from underneath somebody and knocking them down. So Buckingham pick up about a yard, so we'll call it 2nd and 9.
Leon Ragland is the quarterback. Number 21, Brandon Doss is one of the running backs.
And two wideouts for Buckingham.
This time Ragland will keep the football, come up the middle,
nice
spin,
run, Doug.
break a tackle, cuts it back, and he gets into Raider territory at about the 48, 49-yard line. Found a nice little hole and just about broke it.
And Doug, a couple of Raiders had the hands on him back there. Probably would have gained about a yard, but he was able to avoid those, spin away, pick up a big gain, and then they've got 1st and 10, and they go into that quick offense, Doug. No huddle.
Oh, yeah. That keeps the Raiders really from being able to send anybody in to substitute if they want to make a change. Keeps the other team on the field. And once you get the defense on the heels a little bit, you know, you move it on down the field.
Exactly.
Once again, Ragland's going to keep the football. He's going to come up over the right side. He will get it down to about the 45-yard line to pick up about 3, so it'll be second down and about 7 yards to go for a first down.
Yeah, and down to the bottom of that pile that time, Doug, we got number 50 for the Raiders. I don't have a number 50 on this sheet, but we have one that's Calvin Adams with the tackle for the Appomattox Raiders. Well, a whole host of Raiders, but Adams was one coming up off the bottom. So we've got 2nd and 6 for the Buckingham Knights, and so far it's everything we said, Doug. Smash mouth football.
Well, we figured that Buckingham was going to come running at you. That's what they usually do, and that's what they do well. This time Ragland is going to hand the football off to, number 6. That is Tariq Goff. And Goff coming over trying to find something over the left side of his offensive line. Found very little going.
Yeah, Buster Henderson, number 20, with a nice tackle that time. Had a couple other Raiders help him. Don't know who got him in the backfield, Doug, but somebody had him by the leg, slowed him down enough for the Raiders to converge, make the tackle. So we got 3rd and 7. We'll say they lost a yard on that one.
3rd down and 7. Looked like number 9, Christian Kennedy. He's playing that right end position. He might have been in there to hold him up just a little bit on his ankle.
Could have been.
Now, Christian's not a very big guy, but he is a feisty little guy. And he'll grab you. He's like a mountain lion gets old to you. He's not going to let go for a while.
Well, being feisty and quick is pretty good, you know.
You're exactly right. 3rd down, 7 yards to go. Ball spotted at the Appomattox Raider, 45-yard line. And we're going to have...
I believe Buckingham going to call a timeout, Doug, or is it going to be... No, they didn't get the playoff, Doug, is what it's going to be. It's going to be delay of game.
Delay a game, okay. And, you know, last week we talked about it at LCA. They weren't used them last week over at Williams Field, but they had the clocks in the corner of the end zone.
Hey, Doug, do you know, I watched the game last night. I saw some highlights from the game, and over at Nelson County High School, they have play clocks.
Oh, well, that game was played last night at Amherst County High School.
Oh, okay, so that's what it was.
Yeah, third down at about 12, and the Raiders are going to push them back. The penalty took them back to the 50-yard line. That loss of down is going to take them back inside their own territory at about the 48.
And that looked like Ragland again, number 8, to try to keep it that time. And the Raiders with a nice play. So now you're looking at 4th and probably about, I'm going to say 13 to 14, Doug, now.
Well, now, I tell you what, Lakester, if you notice, those last 2 plays tried to go around the ends, and they didn't make it. As long as Buckingham was trying to go straight ahead, they were making some yardage.
Doug, speed.
So I'll tell you what, Coach Gill is probably going to look at that.
And let me tell you something else, Doug. Don't think that they won't fake a punt here, so the Raiders have got to be ready.
Brandon Doss, number 21, doing the place kicking. Back deep, it looks like number 10 for Appomattox. That's Devin Dews. And the kick is low, end over end, away from the coverage.
So it's
going to go down and be down at about the 21-22-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Raiders.
When we come back, we'll switch sides. We come back, the Raiders will start on their own 21-yard line. 8:25 left, no score yet. We'll be right back.
Hometown Pharmacy in Appomattox is a friendly, professional neighborhood pharmacy, providing a great alternative to the typical chain or grocery drugstore experience. We pride ourselves in being a neighborhood pharmacy that's dedicated to the total health of our customers. We offer a large variety of your healthcare needs. We also have a copy center for your digital camera prints, as well as greeting cards and some great gift ideas. When you call or stop by, you get to speak with one of our friendly employees that will provide you with personalized service. Come on in, we'll make you feel at home.
Cavalier Tours on an affordable short trip. September 14th through the 16th, Dover, Delaware, St. Michael's, and Annapolis, Maryland. October 18th and 19th, Autumn in the West Virginia Mountains. November 14th through the 16th, Tennessee Mountain Christmas. November 22nd and 23rd, Christmas in Colonial Williamsburg and Virginia Beach. December 4th through the 7th, Christmas in New York City. December 13th and 14th, Christmas in Old Town Alexandria and Washington, D.C. For all your family vacation needs, contact Cavalier Tours.
Robinson Funeral Home in Appomattox is a full-service, family-owned funeral home. We've been located in the Central Virginia area since 1947 to serve you. We stand ready to assist you in arranging a personalized and meaningful funeral or cremation service to memorialize your loved one, or we can help you with your pre-arrangement plans. When you need a friend, we are here for you. Robinson Funeral Home in Appomattox, Virginia.
Welcome back, everyone. Buckingham defense on the field now, and the Appomattox Raiders dug the first offensive plays for the 2019 2014 season.
And Matt Page, the quarterback, he's going to hand the ball off up the middle, and he's not going very far at all. And trying to see who's coming up off the stack. It's number 5. That's Philip Fleshman.
Number 51, who was Haley Goff, made the tackle, and man, was he in there quick.
But they got it back to the line of scrimmage, so it's going to remain 2nd down and 10 yards to go.
And Doug, the thing is about this Raider offense, okay, a lot of it transpires up the middle, but with the speed that they have, they're going to have to get around the end and string this thing out.
And once again, the Raiders run the no-huddle offense because, once again, that does not allow Buckingham to make any adjustments. Buckingham running a 5-man defensive front. This time Page is going to keep the football.
Get some good yardage,
he's going to turn it up the field. He's going to break it into the secondary. It's going to be ushered out of bounds by number 8, Leon Ragland.
Yep, that's a quarterback and also plays defensive back at Buckingham. So a great fake on the pitch. Cut it inside just like you're supposed to do. And the next time it happens, Doug, Buckingham may be there and you make the pitch.
That's exactly right. The ball is still marked on the Raider side of the 50-yard line, but it's 1st and 10. Nice chunk of change that time from Matt Page. So it'll be 1st down and 10 Raiders.
And you're Doug, pretty good crowd for the first game of the year. You know, you can't really go by the stands at Appomattox because a lot of people stand up during the game.
You're exactly right. They really do. They got a fumble on the play, I believe, or they had a bad exchange.
Bad exchange.
But somehow we're going to get, Appomattox is going to get a couple yards out of it. Page finds the football, gets it inside the 50-yard line to the Buckingham Knight 47. Pickup of about, well, we'll give it 3, 2nd down and 7 to go for 1st down.
So still pick up about 3, even though it was a busted play.
It was very good, but it looked like to me he lost the handle. I thought it was a fumble.
Yeah, I think a lot of people were thinking that because I could hear the people in the crowd going, oh, Lord.
This time the handoff.
Big hit.
That time number 10 met the handoff right in the backfield and kind of disrupted a lot of things. And number 5, once again, Philip Fleshman trying to get going. And all Philip needs is a little crack.
Yeah.
But right now, Buckingham's not allowing him to get that crack.
Doug, so far, nothing up the middle of the field for the Appomattox Raiders.
Well, Buckingham's got a nice defensive front right now. Right now, they're going 3 defensive linemen down with 5 linebackers and 3 safeties. So they got a little speed in the secondary also.
Page is going to keep it? No, he gives it up.
He gives it up once again to Philip Fleshman, and Philip's going to be thrown back inside the 50. So the Raiders, after a promising big game, is going to end up having to do the same thing Buckingham did, give the football up.
Just like the Knights, Doug. They got down there. They had a big run. They were driving. Then they had 2 big losses in a row, and the next thing you know, you've got to punt the ball. So the first time the Raiders will punt tonight. Let's see who's doing the punting. Is Page going to do the punting?
Looks like number 2, Matt Page.
Yeah, Page. Matt Page, the quarterback, will do the punting at this point. And I think we got a freshman center in there, Drew Mann.
Oh, yeah.
Worked his way into the lineup. Snap, good snap. Kick.
Oh, almost hand up and got it, but a nice rolling bounce is going to.
And Buckingham's going to scoop it up.
It's going to be picked up down about the 15. And with the football is Tariq Goff, and Tariq's going to. He really didn't do a lot of anything. He just danced around a lot and stopped about the 22-yard line.
That reminds me of that local football deal. You pick it up and you start running. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back. Still no score. 5:43 left in the first quarter of play.
Welcome to RE/MAX Realty in Appomattox, Virginia. The time has never been better to purchase a home.
Good morning, RE/MAX Realty Connection. May I help you?
RE/MAX has a trained professional staff that can help you make your dream of owning a home come true. Look at this week's Home of the Week.
Concord Automotive Service Center is open and wants to help you with your general automotive needs. Since opening in June, we have made many new friends with our automotive service and help. We are located on Highway 460 West in Concord, Virginia, specializing in oil changes, tire rotation, air conditioning service, tire sales, and just about any general automotive need you may have. So please stop by and join the rest of our many friends who have learned that Concord Automotive Service Center is the place to stop for your automotive needs. Call us at area code 434-993-2777. That's 993-2777.
State Farm Insurance has been serving Appomattox and surrounding area for 42 years. Their expert service and advice is what their customers have come to depend upon. Located in the heart of Appomattox, owner Jim Ford knows that trust is something that doesn't come lightly. So for all of your home, auto, life insurance, and financial needs, see State Farm Insurance in Appomattox. Bring your current coverage and let State Farm see if they can beat your current rates. Call today.
All right, welcome back, everyone. Raiders back on defense. Buckingham back on offense, Doug. Both teams have moved the ball, but have yet to sustain a real drive.
Ragland barks the signals, and he keeps the football. He's going to try to come up over the left side of the line, makes a nice move, and he's in the open field, and Leon Ragland in the open field is not a good thing. He's going to be tripped up around the 50-yard line.
Big pickup at 30 yards that time, Doug, up to the 50.
So both quarterbacks finding some running room for both teams tonight.
And so far, the quarterbacks have been all the offense for both teams.
Exactly. None of the running backs seem to get going. 1st and 10, Buckingham with the football on their side of the 50-yard line. 5:32 to go with no score here from Appomattox at Bragg Stadium. Home of the Raiders.
Home of the Raiders.
I knew that was coming.
And it looks great. The field looks great.
The field does look nice.
I mean, they did a great job getting this field in good shape to play this football game tonight, Doug.
Ball handed off up the middle. Once again,
run.
number 6, Tariq Goff. Goff is going to go up the middle. And once again, Buckingham finding some yardage up the middle. We talked about it earlier. Last time they had the football, they ran 2 or 3 good plays up the middle, got some yardage, then decided to try to sweep it. The Raiders are going to cover those end runs.
Well,
but that offensive line is going to open up holes in the middle.
Buckingham is big up front. They are making a hole, and if the Buckingham backs can get to that hole, they're going to get yardage.
So it's 1st down and 10 at the Raider 37-yard line. Goff will be barking the signals.
Buckingham with their first real threat right now. Ragland's going to keep it.
Ragland's going to keep it.
And another big run.
He breaks it outside. They're picking up 10, 12 yards at a pop. This time the ball goes down around the 24-yard lines where they're going to officially spot it. Another pickup of about 12 yards.
And what they've got the Raider defense all spread out. And if you've noticed, the majority of these runs have gone to the right side of the field.
Well,
the far side of the field from where we're at.
What Goff is doing, he's able, with that deep set, he gets all these blocks and he can read where he needs to go, and he's just gently following his blocks. It's nothing caping there, but he's just picking up chunks of yardage because Mr. Ragland is a quick young man.
He really does have some good footwork out there.
1st down and 10. This time Ragland once again keeps the football.
Big play by the Raiders. They stuffed that one down for a loss of a couple yards.
They did. They were able to knock him down back at about the 26-yard line.
Yeah, it looked like number 74, who was Devin Harvey, was in on that tackle. And Devin, of course, is a senior this year.
2nd down and 12 yards to go for a 1st down now for the Knights. Inside of the Raider 30-yard line at the 26. It's really a good night for football. It's not really too cold and it's not really too hot. Little humid.
It's a little humid. It is.
So this may come into play. You know, if you don't keep your body fluids up, you may end up with some cramps.
Absolutely.
Tonight.
I heard him earlier saying, make sure the mustard is ready. That's what they take now.
This time the ball comes up the middle. This time to number 5. That's Martrice Foster. And Foster's taken down as he crosses, gets back to about the original line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Delonte Kelso with number 26 with a nice tackle that time.
3rd down and 10 now for the Knights as we go under the 4-minute mark in the 1st quarter.
And you got to watch Ragland again, Doug, because if he gets an opportunity, he's going to slice it to that hole. We're down to 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in our first quarter play, and this has been a fast first quarter.
It had. Well, there's been a lot of runs. No, it's been
no
passes so far. Plus, and don't forget, the Knights are probably in 2-down territory.
That's what I'm thinking.
And Ragland, little delay handoff
nice
up the middle.
That he
gets a nice hole, and he's still running, and he's going to find a touchdown. Touchdown, 24-yard run for Ragland. Leon Ragland puts the first points on the board for the Knights in the new season.
With 3:09 left in our first period of play, as you said, the Knights draw first blood, and now they'll line up for the kick. And it looks like number 64 is going to be the kicker, who is that Bryson Newby? Is that right?
Number 64 is Bryson Newby. That's correct. But don't always count on that Bryson's going to do the kicking. Not with Coach Gill.
Well, you just never know when Coach Gill is going to pull something out of his hat. I can tell you that.
So I think number 20 looks like Hunter Edwards to do the holding.
So got to have a good snap and hold and kick, and got the snap, the hold, and the kick.
And that all looks pretty good.
So the Knights lead it 7-0 over the Raiders with 3:09 left in the first period of play. We'll come back to Bragg Stadium on the campus of Appomattox County High School for more of your live TV game of the week on Chantel Cable right after this.
As a local auto owners independent agency, we are dedicated to assisting you in your time of need. We live and work right in your community, and we're available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Fortunately, emergencies don't happen every day, but when they do, we're here to personally see you through. For life, home, car, and business insurance, call us, your local independent auto owners agent today.
Hello, everyone. Jimmy the Lakester again. And Cedarline Automotive in Appomattox is here to serve you. Whether it's a like-new pre-owned vehicle or their service department with their great certified technicians, Cedarline does the job right. And don't forget, Cedarline has guaranteed credit. Cedarline, located on Highway 460 West, just 20 minutes from Lynchburg and 25 minutes from Farmville. You owe it to yourself to try Cedarline.
Visit us online.
I'm a real Chantel customer.
This is a real house.
This is a real nice town.
This is a real good video.
This is my real big wrench.
This is my real Chantel internet.
It's really fast.
Real Chantel remote.
Real Chantel phone. My real Chantel bill.
It's real economical.
I'm really doing my homework. This is my real Chantel guy.
She's my real Chantel customer.
He's real nice.
Real value for real life from the one provider that calls this place home.
Welcome back, everyone. The Appomattox Raiders down dandy 7-0 with 3:09 left in the first quarter. And the Raiders, again, they had that one big run by Page, but that's been it so far.
Well, I mean, Leon Ragland's doing a great job right now. His offensive line is opening up a hole, but he just kind of set back and he's feeding his way. He's not trying to attack the hole really quick. He just sees the opening, he goes to it, and until somebody puts him on the ground, he keeps moving down the field.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
And nobody laid a hand on him that time going into the end zone.
And the kicker for the kickoff duties looks like it's number 32.
Brooks Anderson. Brooks Anderson will kick it.
And that's going to be a high end over end. Good
fair
call.
Catch.
Good, and that's a great play.
Fair catch, well, by number 3, Deshaun Thomas. He made a great call on that.
That's a small play by the Raiders right there, Doug, because you cannot touch a man if he calls for a fair catch on the kickoff.
Well, we know last week we saw LCA.
Yeah.
Pooch kicked the football every time.
Twice.
Because Amherst, first of all, a lot of team speed. They didn't want to kick it deep.
That's right.
So they kind of calmed it down by pooch kicking, and they actually did recover one of them.
And I tell you, Doug, I was really impressed with LCA last year. Last week, the Bulldogs, they look good.
Yeah, and we're going to get to see them again coming up against Brunswick.
We are.
Ball handed off up the middle, and that's going to be about a 3 or 4 yard pickup as the ball crosses the 40-yard line to about the 42, 43.
And you can live with that, Doug. If you're Coach Doug Smith and the Raiders, you can live with a 3 or 4 yard pickup.
Well, now the defensive coaching staff's going to get with the defensive bunch and try to shut those holes down and try to say, look here, you need to pay a little attention to Mr. Ragland. But right now, Buckingham spreads it around a little bit.
Yeah, and I tell you, they got a lot of people up within, 5-6 yards of the line of scrimmage, Doug. Look at that.
2nd down and 6 to go. Ball this time is going to be handed off. No, Page is going to keep it.
And we got a flag.
And we're going to have it. I think we're going to have illegal procedure against the Raiders.
Yep. Probably cut up field a little too quick.
So we'll see if Buckingham takes this penalty, whether they make a third down.
Well, I think they have to because I thought they blew the whistle.
No, they didn't blow. They didn't blow the whistle dead. I mean, the play was in progress when the flag flew. So we're going to see there. Right now they're discussing it. The ball, I think the official is standing about the 46-yard line, which would bring up third down and about 3.5 yards for a first down. Or they will. Or they're going to step it off.
Yeah, they're going to march off from the line of scrimmage.
Yes. Illegal motion.
Yeah, I think actually, Doug, I think he threw the flag almost as the ball was being snapped.
And then we got a personal foul against Buckingham.
Are you serious? And that's going to bring up an automatic first down.
It's going to be an automatic first down.
Say automatic, but it's enough for a first down.
Yeah, they marched it off. I think personal foul penalties.
Well, high school's a little bit different, Doug. We've talked about this before.
Well, we need to consult our buddy.
We do.
Now, we go down at halftime, we'll talk to him.
Oh, yeah, we'll see what he says.
We got another flag, and this time they're going down on the field.
And more likely that's going to be on the Raiders.
Yeah, we're going to get that again. So Coach Smith is trying to find out what he's doing. Yeah. He's pointing to like number 3. So illegal procedure is going to be first down and 15 for the Raiders. Now they go back to their side of the 50-yard line at about the 47. It'll bring up first down and 15.
Yeah, number 3 is Deshaun Thomas. I don't even think he's in the game. So I think. And I'm not so sure he's saying number 3, but he just had the 3 fingers up. Somebody, I think, might not have got down in a stance that time.
They may not be having enough players on the line of scrimmage.
Well, exactly.
Because the 2 ends are back, or the 2 wide receivers are not getting up to the line of scrimmage right now. That may be the problem. They're not having enough on the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and Page will get it back to almost the line of scrimmage, about a yard short of the line of scrimmage. We'll call it 2nd and 11. And Doug, I'm telling you, Buckingham has got everything jammed up on the line. I don't know if the Raiders can throw it or not. Again, this is the first game, but this is an excellent opportunity right here to perhaps throw a pass out there.
Well, if nothing else, a little screen pass at the flats was just an extension of a little short run.
I mean, so they have the speed.
All you got to do is get them in the open ground. Buckingham right now wants to go split and a little pitch out to the left side. Nice come that time up from the secondary, number 6. That's Tariq Goff. Read the pitch man and sacked him for a couple yard loss.
Doug, it's a good pitch, and you hate to say that you're late on a pitch, but that pitch was just a tad bit too late.
So, but Goff got to that very quickly. When you're going down the line like that, and you're looking and you getting hit about the time you ready to pitch, you worry about that ball being behind him. So, Page made a real good pitch that time, but Goff made a really good play.
So you're looking at third. We're going to call it 13. A long 13. And definitely some type of passing down. The Raiders with 4 wideouts, Doug. And Buckingham a little confused right now. They've got man-to-man coverage if they can give the quarterback some time to throw the ball.
Pass.
Got it out there, Doug.
Caught, but short. The pass is complete to number 5. That's Philip Fleshman.
And see, Doug, that's the play you needed on second down. That would have picked up about 5 or 6 yards and got you to that 3rd and 1 or 2 situation.
Exactly. But right now the Raiders will have to give it up. It's 4th down and 10. They're at the Buckingham Knight 48-yard line, and we're coming up. Well, it's about 20 seconds to go here before the end of the first period of play.
I don't know if they'll run another play, Doug. I would say no.
Well, they just spotted the ball, so they really don't have to. They can wait till the second quarter.
And we've got a timeout by someone. Is it official timeout?
So I know something's going on. 30. They're saying 30 seconds back on the clock, I think. Okay.
Oh, 30 minutes. Well,
30 minutes.
It's going to be a long game.
Yeah, it'll be an extra long. It's
4th and 9.
So we're waiting for the clock to run down here. We can't.
Got to work it down. Got to work it down to 30 seconds.
So right now.
So how many times you gonna say so?
300,000. Because I like it. I'm sewing I've got needle and thread over here I'm working on.
That Doug is a sewer.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about it.
Buckingham's up 7-0 right now with about 31.2 seconds to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, that's pretty close. That's close enough. Raiders will have to punt the ball, Doug. Good snap.
The kick
Whoa,
high,
almost got it. That's a good kick.
That's Jamerson with the kick. The ball bounces back. It is down at the 22-yard line of the Buckingham Knights. I think number 55 hustling down there was Drake Cox that got on the ball.
All right, with 23.1 seconds, we'll take a break. We'll come back. Appomattox down 7-0 to the Buckingham Knights. We'll be right back, folks. 23.1 seconds left in our first quarter of play.
Hometown Pharmacy in Appomattox is a friendly, professional neighborhood pharmacy, providing a great alternative to the typical chain or grocery drugstore experience. We pride ourselves in being a neighborhood pharmacy that's dedicated to the total health of our customers. We offer a large variety of your healthcare needs. We also have a copy center for your digital camera prints, as well as greeting cards and some great gift ideas. When you call or stop by, you get to speak with one of our friendly employees that will provide you with personalized service. Come on in, we'll make you feel at home.
Cavalier Tours on an affordable short trip. September 14th through the 16th, Dover, Delaware, St. Michael's, and Annapolis, Maryland. October 18th and 19th, Autumn in the West Virginia mountains. November 14th through the 16th, Tennessee Mountain Christmas. November 22nd and 23rd, Christmas in Colonial Williamsburg and Virginia Beach. December 4th through the 7th, Christmas in New York City. December 13th and 14th, Christmas in Old Town Alexandria and Washington, D.C. For all your family vacation needs, contact Cavalier Tours.
Robinson Funeral Home in Appomattox is a full-service, family-owned funeral home. We've been located in the Central Virginia area since 1947 to serve you. We stand ready to assist you in arranging a personalized and meaningful funeral or cremation service to memorialize your loved one, or we can help you with your pre-arrangement plans. When you need a friend, we are here for you. Robinson Funeral Home in Appomattox, Virginia.
Welcome back, everyone. Your live TV game of the week on Shintel Cable. Buckingham Knights have 21 seconds to do something with it, and
Leon Ragland hands it off to Tariq Goff, and Goff finds some room over his left side of offensive line, moves it up to about the 41-yard line.
And Doug, so far the Raiders they don't have a stop right now for Ragland or Goff. They're just running wild.
Well, they're finding some running room, and that big offensive line, and this was a concern of Coach Smith and the coaching staff. You know, big front lines running it down their throat this year. And right now, the Buckingham Knights seem to be doing that.
Well, Doug, you know, you practice and you get in the routine of what you want to do, and I don't think Buckingham will run another play. But I think what the Raiders are going to have to do is they're going to have to pull those linebackers up a little bit and fill in some of those holes.
Well,
that is the end of the first period of play. We'll come back and talk about that right after this. You're enjoying football on our live TV game of the week on Shintel Cable. And when we come back, we'll tell you how you can watch it on YouTube as well. We'll tell you that right after this.
Welcome to RE/MAX Realty in Appomattox, Virginia. The time has never been better to purchase a home.
Good morning, RE/MAX Realty Connection. May I help you?
RE/MAX has a trained professional staff that can help you make your dream of owning a home come true. Look at this week's Home of the Week.
Concord Automotive Service Center is open and wants to help you with your general automotive needs. Since opening in June, we have made many new friends with our automotive service and help. We are located on Highway 460 West in Concord, Virginia, specializing in oil changes, tire rotation, air conditioning service, tire sales, and just about any general automotive need you may have. So please stop by and join the rest of our many friends who have learned that Concord Automotive Service Center is the place to stop for your automotive needs. Call us at area code 434-993-2777. That's 993-2777.
State Farm Insurance has been serving Appomattox and surrounding area for 42 years. Their expert service and advice is what their customers have come to depend upon. Located in the heart of Appomattox, owner Jim Ford knows that trust is something that doesn't come lightly. So for all of your home, auto, life insurance, and financial needs, see State Farm Insurance in Appomattox. Bring your current coverage and let State Farm see if they can beat your current rates. Call today.
Welcome back, everyone, to Appomattox. Buckingham Knights right now, the 7-0 lead over the Appomattox Raiders. Start of our second quarter. And, folks, don't forget, you don't have Chantel cable, okay? You know friends that don't have Chantel cable. So what you want to do, you want to tell them to go to itgm.org. That's itgm.org. Click down on the right side of the screen where it says YouTube, and you can get the game and watch it on YouTube.
I'm going to have to check that out, James. Ball handed off this time. The Raiders stuffed that particular run that time. And I'm trying to catch the number of who was running it. It might have been Ragland.
I think Ragland kept it that time.
Kept the football that time.
Nice play by the Raiders. Stopped him right at the line of scrimmage. And the Raiders, Doug, right now, they've got to get tough in the trenches.
Well, that's exactly right. And that's been the key all year long. They've talked about we've got the skill players, but do they have the line to get the job done over the 60 minutes of play?
Right.
So, I mean, and that's a problem.
Calvin Adams, number 50, was in on the tackle again that time.
This time, once again, Ragland's going to
nice
keep
play.
it.
That's Adams again.
Number 50, he held him up a little bit. We also got a flag on the play. Could be holding, maybe. We'll see.
And, Doug, I'm going to tell you, Adams got in the backfield. He made a good hit on Ragland to slow him down. If not, he's going to pick up some big yardage. Here's the call from the official. We've got holding against Buckingham, and I would think Appomattox will take that penalty.
Yeah, because it'll be from that spot. They'll back them up 10 yards. It'll be second down and 20 instead of third down and 10. So, I mean, I think that's a better odds right there. Maybe them not getting them and slowing the drive down.
So holding somewhere on right in the middle of the line, Doug, because the judge in the middle of the field, the referee in the middle of the field, he's the one that threw that flag. And usually that means somewhere between the tackle and the center, somebody was holding.
You saying the line judge threw it?
Well, it wasn't the line judge. The line judge is over here. What is the is it
field judge?
Is it the umpire? Is he called the umpire?
That's probably it.
Yeah. Which I know it's not baseball.
Yeah,
but
anyway. Our umpiring crew tonight is Dave Snyder. Umpire is Tim Robertson. That's the guy you talked about.
I think.
Gary Campbell, the line judge. Keith Skinner, the head lineman. Tim Reed, the side judge. And Lit Blanks, the backfield judge.
Pretty good crew. We got a timeout, though, Doug. So with that timeout, we'll take a timeout as well. We'll come back with more of your live TV game of the week on Chantel Cable with the Lakester and
the Dandy One.
Right after this.
As a local auto owners independent agency, we are dedicated to assisting you in your time of need. We live and work right in your community, and we're available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Fortunately, emergencies don't happen every day, but when they do, we're here to personally see you through. For life, home, car, and business insurance, call us, your local independent auto owners agent today.
Hello everyone, Jimmy the Lakes to Lakes here. And are you tired of paying too much for a new vehicle? Well, if so, Cedarline Automotive in Appomattox is your next stop. Cedarline has a large selection of vehicles to choose from. Great, pre-owned, like-new vehicles that can fit your budget. And it doesn't get any better than saving thousands of dollars on that vehicle rather than buying a brand new one. So stop by Cedarline Automotive to get the royal treatment. You will not be disappointed. And don't forget about Cedarline and their certified mechanics to make sure that your ride or your current ride is in tip-top shape. Cedarline Automotive on Highway 460 West, just 20 minutes from Lynchburg and 25 minutes from Farm.
Visit us online.
I'm a real Chantel customer.
This is a real house.
This is a real nice town.
This is a real good video.
This is my real big wrench.
This is my real Chantel internet.
It's really fast.
Real Chantel remote.
Real Chantel phone. My real Chantel bill.
It's real economical.
I'm really doing my homework. This is my real Chantel guy.
She's my real Chantel customer.
He's real nice.
Real value for real life from the one provider that calls this place home.
Welcome back, everyone, to Appomattox. A timeout this time, Doug.
I thought you wanted me to dance. I was just
no,
dancing.
Absolutely not. It looked like Buckingham called the timeout that time. They only have 2 remaining. So we've got a second and a long way, Doug. We'll call it 20. Second and 20?
21.
21. Okay, it says 20 on the board, but you say 21.
21.
Oh, my.
And we're going to get some nice yardage
Big
back that
yardage
time.
back.
Number 6, that's a handoff to Tariq Goff.
That's a pickup of about 12 or 13 yards, Doug.
The Raiders, they wanted to start in the effort to stop Ragland. Now they forgot about the other running back in the backfield is Goff.
Well, Doug, I just think you got to pull those linebackers up and fill those gaps because Buckingham right now, they are knocking the Raiders front 3 out of commission.
Well, I think that the Raiders also need to step those linebackers up and make Buckingham throw them the football. I don't think Buckingham can beat you throwing it. I think they're going to beat you running it.
Well, so far they proved that.
Third down and about 7 yards to go this time. Ragland's going to keep it.
He'll pick up the first down.
And he's got the first down as he gets across the Raider 50-yard line down to the Raider 46, maybe 45. First down and 10 for the Knights of Buckingham.
And what's happening right now, Doug, is the Raiders are almost in what they call an over-pursue mode, okay? They're actually getting across the line of scrimmage, but where they're getting across is not where the runner is at. The Raiders right now would be better off to hold their spot at the line of scrimmage and get the runner as he gets to the line.
Well, they're coming across the line, and if it's a little misdirection, it's real easy for the blocker just to push him on out to play.
Oh, exactly.
So you might be right about that, Langston. This time the ball hands off to number 6, that is Goff, and he'll pick up a couple 3 yards on the play. It'll be second down and about 7.
Let's see, Doug, if you look that time, the Buckingham Knights, from our viewpoint on our side where the cameras are from, which would be right to left, I would say. The left side of the line for the Buckingham Knights are pushing to the left where you only have 1 or 2 guys pushing to the right. That's opening up that hole. They're doing it on both sides of the field. That's why I think you have to bring those linebackers up. But it's hard to change your scheme in the middle of a game.
Well, I agree with you. I agree with you 100%. But it's something.
You have to make adjustments.
But it's something that the Raiders are going to have to make an adjustment with. This time the handoff once again going over the left side. That is Goff. Goff is going to be hitting and taken down over on the far side, but not till he gets up to about the 30-yard line.
And the bad thing about this, Doug, is when Buckingham's running the ball, they're 5 yards down the field before the Raiders even realize what side they are running the ball to.
You are correct about that. 9:27 to go. We're in the second period of play, and it's Knights 7-0 over the Raiders with 9:23 to go. But they're at the Raider 31-yard line, and on the move again. First and 10.
And Doug, I'm telling you, that is a huge offensive line that the Buckingham Knights have.
Well, I agree with you. The Knights are picked to probably do very well. We got a flag coming down in the middle of the line. That should be a hold.
Yeah.
And finally, they tackle Tariq Goff, got him on the ground at about the 24, but we're going to get a flag, and I think it's going to back them up another 10 yards.
Right now, the Raiders, Doug, are being out-muscled. That's what the problem is. It's not the speed factor, it's the muscle factor right now. The Buckingham line has a huge push going forward, opening those holes up for Ragland and Goff.
We do once again holding against the Knights, so they will
There
back it
could
up.
be one reason the hold is there because there's some holding going on. You never know.
Well, you know.
I mean, it makes it a little bit easier.
Well, what did they always tell us? That they could call holding on pretty much any play. It's just how much they see it.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I even said that in the pro leagues with
That's
the
right.
professionals.
Well, I think it's in high school equally as bad.
And don't forget, I had my fantasy football draft. I had the first pick, you know.
Well, who did you take?
I ended up taking LaShawn McCoy, which, you know, a lot of the experts were doing that. But we had an historical moment in the AFFL, that's the Appomattox Fantasy Football League.
Oh, no, I'm scared to hear
when
this.
The Cardiac Cavs, who were owned by David Ransom, took Jimmy Graham, a great pick, in the first round. First time a tight end's ever been taken in the first round of that draft.
Well, that's
Ragland with a big run.
Ragland with a big run. Bowles over a Raider in the secondary. Going to pick up the penalty yardage plus some as he gets it back inside the 25-yard line to about the 24. It'll bring up second down and 3 at the Raider 24-yard line. So he was second and 20. And it was first and 20 and add second and 3. So a nice run that time. And right now Buckingham is piling the yardage up on the ground. We still have yet to see a forward pass from either team.
Yeah, right. Well, no, we saw one. Raiders threw one.
Yeah, you are correct.
Yeah.
I forgot about that one.
And they may end up throwing a lot more if Buckingham keeps running the ball like this.
Well, they're going to have some offensive line protection if they do. Ball this time going over the left side.
That's Goff again.
That's Goff again, and Goff is going to get it to about the 20-yard line. He's going to be taken down, but that'll be enough for a first down for the Knights. And I want to congratulate Jeff Garrett, local gentleman, who is now the athletic director and assistant principal over at Buckingham County High School.
He has a very bright lime green shirt on tonight. You cannot miss him. Matter of fact, he's on the far side of it, and I can see him from here. He's like a glowworm. He's glowing. You know those glow things? You know, he's like somebody snapped him, and all of a sudden he started glowing.
Yes.
But yeah, Jeff, good guy. It was at Appomattox for a while. Then he went to Randolph Henry. Now over at Buckingham, he'll do a great job over there.
He will do a fantastic job over there. And he's a great fit for the Knights of Buckingham.
I told him every time I see him, he's got a real colorful shirt on.
Yeah. First down and 10. Get it off to Goff. Goff finds the middle. Got a lot of yardage. He takes it down to the goal line and touchdown.
And Doug, let me tell you, Goff that time, he started to the right. He saw there was no hole there. Cut it back to the left. Right through there into the end zone. Touchdown. So Buckingham goes up 13-0. And so far, the Raiders have not shown that they can play on this level with the Buckingham Knights, Doug.
Well, so far, you know, the Knights returning a lot of guys that made that deep run in the state championship last year. And a lot of people think that Buckingham has a real shot at coming up with a win and maybe going all the way this year.
Well, absolutely. I mean, last year they knocked off Dan River, who everybody thought was going to the state championship. So
we got 2 Raiders down in the end zone. We're going to take a break, and we'll come right back and check on them right after this on the Live TV Game of the Week right here on Chantel Cable.
Hometown Pharmacy in Appomattox is a friendly, professional neighborhood pharmacy, providing a great alternative to the typical chain or grocery drugstore experience. We pride ourselves in being a neighborhood pharmacy that's dedicated to the total health of our customers. We offer a large variety of your healthcare needs. We also have a copy center for your digital camera prints, as well as greeting cards and some great gift ideas. When you call or stop by, you get to speak with one of our friendly employees that will provide you with personalized service. Come on in, we'll make you feel at home.
Cavalier Tours on an affordable short trip. September 14th through the 16th, Dover, Delaware, St. Michael's, and Annapolis, Maryland. October 18th and 19th, Autumn in the West Virginia mountains. November 14th through the 16th, Tennessee Mountain Christmas. November 22nd and 23rd, Christmas in Colonial Williamsburg and Virginia Beach. December 4th through the 7th, Christmas in New York City. December 13th and 14th, Christmas in Old Town Alexandria and Washington, D.C. For all your family vacation needs, contact Cavalier Tours.
Robinson Funeral Home in Appomattox is a full-service, family-owned funeral home. We've been located in the Central Virginia area since 1947 to serve you. We stand ready to assist you in arranging a personalized and meaningful funeral or cremation service to memorialize your loved one, or we can help you with your pre-arrangement plans. When you need a friend, we are here for you. Robinson Funeral Home in Appomattox, Virginia.
Welcome back, everyone. Still got a couple of injured Raider players down that door, but it gives us an opportunity to let people know about something really exciting for live TV. Okay.
You are really excited about this.
I really am. Okay, so you've got Chantel cable and you can get these games and watch them and everything, but how about your friends that perhaps live somewhere that don't have Chantel cable? Well, you know the internet, Doug, is over the airways and goes everywhere. And guess what? You can watch these games on YouTube. The games are shown a couple of times a week, and you go to as in, well, I was going to say it, Doug, but I won't.
T
as in ignorant. T as in trouble. G as in goofy.
You know what's coming next, folks. You know what's coming, don't you?
And M as in manly. So it's itgm.org.
I wasn't looking for that one.
Look down at the bottom of your screen, and you'll see on the right-hand side, you'll see a little YouTube down there. You'll click on that, and you can get to the game and watch it. Actually, I'm sorry, it's at the top of the screen on the right-hand side, Doug.
You know, if you're going to give the information, give it right. You know, the producer has to correct you all the time in here.
Well, he's the one that set it up.
And the extra point attempt is high,
no good.
End over end this time. Number 64 who attempted it was Bryson Newby, and Bryson this time did not get it. He looked like your wedge shot.
And that's something positive for the Raiders right now. So now it's 13-0 as we have 7 minutes and 23 seconds left in the first half of plays. We're going to take another break, and we're going to come back. You know, I'm hungry. I'll be honest with you.
I know you are.
So we'll be back right after this.
Not thinking too good. The reason I know you're hungry.
Welcome to RE/MAX Realty in Appomattox, Virginia. The time has never been better to purchase a home.
Good morning, RE/MAX Realty Connection. May I help you?
RE/MAX has a trained professional staff that can help you make your dream of owning a home come true. Look at this week's Home of the Week.
Concord Automotive Service Center is open and wants to help you with your general automotive needs. Since opening in June, we have made many new friends with our automotive service and help. We are located on Highway 460 West in Concord, Virginia, specializing in oil changes, tire rotation, air conditioning service, tire sales, and just about any general automotive need you may have. So please stop by and join the rest of our many friends who have learned that Concord Automotive Service Center is the place to stop for your automotive needs. Call us at area code 434-993-2777. That's 993-2777.
State Farm Insurance has been serving Appomattox and surrounding area for 42 years. Their expert service and advice is what their customers have come to depend upon. Located in the heart of Appomattox, owner Jim Ford knows that trust is something that doesn't come lightly. So for all of your home, auto, life insurance, and financial needs, see State Farm Insurance in Appomattox. Bring your current coverage and let State Farm see if they can beat your current rates. Call today.
Welcome back, everyone, to Appomattox. The Raiders, Doug, they got to dig out of this hole they're in, down 13-0, 7:23 left in the first half. But you know, 13 points in a football game is nothing.
Well, right now it's 7:23 before halftime. Raiders getting possession. Number 32 getting ready to tee it up is Brooks Anderson. But the Raiders need to do something on this drive. They need to make something happen before halftime. They get the football to start the second half, so they put two drives together, and this ball game's not done yet.
I think you're right. No
little
pooch kick.
Little pooch kick up. This time it's going to be fielded and returned this time by number 20 of the Appomattox Raider, Buster Henderson. And Buster is going to bust through a few tackles and get it up to the 43-yard line.
So a good run that time by the Raiders. They will start in excellent field position.
And Doug, for the first time tonight, we're going to see taking the field number 7, who is Dion Edwards.
Well, one of the guys that were banged up on the goal line down there a moment ago was Matt Page. And, of course, when you got a guy that goes both ways and he happens to be your starting quarterback, if he gets banged up, you better have a pretty good backup quarterback.
You're exactly right.
Now, Dion Edwards is going into the contest, and we're kind of anxious to see what Dion does. He's been really working in the
Nobody's there, Doug.
Nobody's there for the play, and he's going to turn. He's going to pick up a couple yards as he crosses the 45-yard line.
But, you know, I give him credit. That's the strength of Edwards right there, Doug, because even though nobody was there, he was able to turn and muscle his way and pick up a couple of yards.
Well, Dion is a big quarterback. You know, he's a pretty good-sized guy, and he can look over top of the line. He's going to break a few tackles. He's got some good speed. So I figured that we would see him at some point tonight. If nothing else, we'd see him tight end or wide receiver, possibly.
Well, the thing is, it gives the Raiders a different look for Buckingham to look at.
This time the ball.
Fumble, Doug.
Fumble this time, and I believe Edwards jumps back. Oh, no, that's not Edwards jumping on it.
No, but I will say this about Dion. Unfortunately, the bugaboo hit him a lot when he was quarterback a couple of years ago.
I think that's number 26 right there for the Raiders. Delonte Kelso found the football. If not, it'd have been a Knights football in real good field position. The Raiders lose yardage on that, lose about 5. It's back to the 40, 3rd down and 13.
So the Raiders, as you said, Doug, they really need to get something going now. They look a little confused right now.
Well, anytime you do have a change in quarterback, the cadence, the flow of the game gets a little rattled.
Edwards going to throw it. He's got a man wide open.
Nice move that time.
Good move.
Number 5, Philip Fleshman. Fleshman gets it inside the Knight 40-yard line.
And it's going to be a flag on Buckingham, Doug. They got a little too aggressive out there, and I think it's going to be a personal foul on Buckingham.
Yeah, and it's a good thing. I think it's going to move it on down the field another 15 yards.
But, you know, I tell you.
That was a nice play, a little crossing pattern, hit the underneath man. Good arm to the outside, and then a good run that time, a catch and plant.
And a lot of people don't realize Edwards is left-handed, Doug.
Well, that does make a difference.
So, you know, it's like in volleyball or basketball or whatever, when you're left-handed, it just throws things off a little bit.
So we'll see what the penalty flag came down. Now,
so let's see what happens. Dandy.
Hey, we had a penalty flag thrown on us last week.
We got a personal foul called on the Buckingham Knights.
Buckingham Knights, that's right. It's going to be taken down inside the 30 to about the 25-yard line, 26-yard line. So it'll bring up 1st down and 10.
Well, this is the best field position the Raiders have had tonight, Doug.
Well, like I said, the Raiders need to make something happen. So far they've had a nice little pass play. And of course, the penalty did help. So now we'll see what else the Raiders can do. This time Edwards will keep the football, and he'll come up across the 25-yard line. He'll pick up a couple as he falls across to the 24. 2nd down, we'll call it about 8 yards, maybe 9 yards for a 1st down.
It didn't give much, Doug. If you got about a yard. We'll call it 2nd and 9.
4 wide receivers, 2 to the right, 2 to the left, and we got a setback at number 6 for Appomattox, and that is Trey Walker.
Ready to go throw it again, Doug.
Edwards rolls out.
Got to get rid of it, Doug. Got to get rid of it here, Doug.
He does have to get rid of it.
You can't take the sack, Doug. You got to throw it away.
And he took the sack instead of throwing it, and he's going to lose about 10 yards.
And Doug, Edwards is a senior. You've got to know to throw the ball away when you get in a situation like that.
Well, even if all he's got to do, he rolls out the pocket, and he wings it over the left side past the line of scrimmage. It's not grounded.
Outside, and that's something that coaches need to work with players. If you got a quarterback, that's in some practices, all you got to do is say, okay, throw it away. Throw it away.
Now you're
Get them used to doing that.
Now you're back to the 38-yard line. You got about 3rd down and 22 yards, 22, 23, 4 yards to go for a 1st down.
Long way.
A real long way.
And it's going to be another sack, Doug.
And we're going to have flags on the play now.
It's either going to be a face mask or holding.
This could be a holding on the Raiders and a face mask on Buckingham, offsetting penalties replay. Because it looked like to me the hand got around the face mask of Edwards, unless we got a double holding penalty against Appomattox.
And what looked so promising for the Raiders just moments ago, all of a sudden has just turned sour.
Personal foul, face mask against Buckingham, and we're going to have.
Is that an automatic 1st down, Doug? It's not, is it?
Don't think so.
No. But do you replay the down?
Yes, you will. You will get the down over.
Okay. All right, so they'll get the down over, so it's still going to be third and about 20.
Yeah.
I see Page back on the sidelines.
So the Raiders will send their complement of players back in.
Third and 17.
And just no blocking, Doug.
No, nobody's stepping up.
Number 25 coming through that time is Patrick Carr. I mean, he just came straight at him.
He came straight through. Number 6, Trey Walker, did not step up and pick him up in the backfield.
And I don't care who's quarterbacking. Joe Montana could be quarterbacking, Doug, and he doesn't have any more time in that. He's not going to hit anybody.
That's when you walk over to him and say, look, you need to pick that guy up.
Yeah.
If not, I'm going to let you have the football and let you see what happens.
Absolutely. Somebody's got to put a helmet on him and get him out of there.
All it takes is just hit him just on the upper thighs. It'll take him down.
The Buckingham will get the ball again. We got 3:44 left in the first half of play.
Yeah, first half, second period. Oscar McCauley to do the punting.
Pretty good kick.
End over end, takes a high hop.
Didn't take a very good roll, though, Doug.
No, most time that low end over end will roll all the way down there, but it kind of hip-hopped at about the 15, 16-yard line.
And Buckingham will take over, leading 13-0, and we'll come back with more of our live TV game of the week on Chantel Cable from Appomattox. So far, Appomattox down 13-0. The Knights with the lead.
As a local auto owners independent agency, we are dedicated to assisting you in your time of need. We live and work right in your community, and we're available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Fortunately, emergencies don't happen every day, but when they do, we're here to personally see you through. For life, home, car, and business insurance, call us, your local independent auto owners agent today.
Hello everyone, Jimmy the Lakes again, and Cedarline Automotive in Appomattox is here to serve you. Whether it's a like-new pre-owned vehicle or their service department with their great certified technicians, Cedarline does the job right. And don't forget, Cedarline has guaranteed credit. Cedarline, located on Highway 460 West, just 20 minutes from Lynchburg and 25 minutes from Farmville. You owe it to yourself to try Cedarline.
Visit us online.
I'm a real Chantel customer.
This is a real house.
This is a real nice town.
This is a real good video.
This is my real big wrench.
This is my real Chantel internet.
It's really fast.
Real Chantel remote.
Real Chantel phone. My real Chantel bill.
It's real economical.
I'm really doing my homework. This is my real Chantel guy.
She's my real Chantel customer.
He's real nice.
Real value for real life from the one provider that calls this place home.
Welcome back, everyone. Down on the field, the Knights trying to get something going again to get it in the end zone before the.
We got a timeout being called by Appomattox because the Raiders can't get personnel straightened out on the field. And this will happen in the first game or two of the season, trying to get some things ironed out. The one big thing we haven't seen is the ball on the football. We've seen the ball on the ground a little bit, but nobody has lost a turnover yet.
Not yet.
3:25 to go. The Raiders took a break. Lakeston, what do you think we take a break to?
I think it's a good idea.
We'll be right back with more of the live TV game of the week right here on
Chantel Cable. Welcome back to Appomattox, everyone. It is 1st and 10 for the Buckingham Knights. The Raiders took a timeout, Doug. Probably just talk over how they plan on stopping them.
Well, it was they didn't have the
Whatever
personnel.
it was, it won't work it out too good.
Well, it was a nice trip up right there. Number 10 that time coming up to make you stop. That's Devon Dews. Devin Dews. So, but that's a pickup of 9, second down and about a yard. The Raiders have got to find a way to stop that run up the middle. Now, I'm sure Buckingham has got more plays other than run up the middle, but until you stop it, why are you going to not run it?
Exactly right. Again, the blocking is there. They're making the right cuts. They're hitting the right holes, and they're picking up big gains on the Appomattox Raiders.
And it doesn't matter whether it's Goff or whether it's the quarterback Leon Ragland. Both of them are getting big chunks of yardage. This time it's Goff, and we're going to have a flag thrown in. It's in that area where penalty holding is at.
Usually in the mix like that, it can be one of two things. It can be, really it could be block below the waist. It could be holding, or it could be face mask.
It's holding. I saw the official make the motion to the hit.
So that will back Buckingham back a little bit, and they've got an injury on the field. So with that, let's take a quick timeout. Well, wait a minute. He's back up now. The officials got out. The trainers got out there, and he said, "Hey, I'm fine."
Yeah, I'll rub some dirt on it. We'll be okay. Number 73. He is a little gimpy, though. He's got a wheel not working right. Anthony Moore.
Yeah, he's going to come off the field.
But, I'm sitting here looking at the Buckingham Knights squad. I see some seniors on there, but I see a whole lot of juniors.
They don't have that many seniors on this team.
I see a whole lot of juniors. But on the other hand, for the Raiders, I see a few seniors, but I see a whole lot of juniors and sophomores.
The Raiders only have 9 seniors, but they have a lot of sophomores on this team.
So,
and again, Coach Smith told us early in the year, it's a young team.
Yeah, and this may not be the year. One of the promising sophomores I see standing on the sidelines, and he doesn't have his shoulder pads on tonight, so obviously he's not going to be playing. So, but he's a really good, nice running back, I can tell you. Kind of reminds you of Don Nottingham at low center of gravity. He goes through the line and he lays a hurting on somebody.
Good play by the Raiders that time.
And I'm trying to see I don't know whether Ragland called his number or whether that was Goff with the football. I didn't see. Looked like Ragland called his own number that time. And he was going to lose about a yard, I believe, on that. So 3rd down and 11.
Yeah, we'll call it 3rd and 11, Doug. And I tell you, Buckingham has made a living on 3rd and long tonight. They picked up big gainers.
Well, that they have, and it's been just simple off-tackle runs. Little hesitation draws where the Raiders commit one way and they leave a big hole in the middle.
So the Raiders right now have to dig in, Doug, and try to stop Buckingham from getting that first down. And Buckingham will have to kick deep out of their own territory. But Ragland with another big run.
Run right up the middle, and it's going to be we got a flag thrown in there. That could be horse collar right there, bringing him down from behind. So we'll see how that goes.
And, Doug, I tell you what, the Raiders right now have no answer for Ragland.
Well, that time, if you look at big number 78 for the Raiders, DeAndre Robertson is right over top. Now, he's a sophomore, and he's probably still learning the football game. As big as he is, horse collar tackle by the Raiders. That's what I thought it was. And so it'll be a 15-yard march off against the Raiders, so Buckingham will be in Appomattox territory with a 1st down and 10 at the Raider 45-yard line.
Yeah, and Doug,
as I started to say, though, Robertson that time completely got moved to the left out of the play, which left the middle of the Raider line wide open.
Yeah, right now the Raiders just they're getting manhandled by a big offensive line by Buckingham.
And that could be the case a lot during the season if the Raiders run up against strong offensive and defensive fronts. They could be dominated, which could make it a long year. And Coach Smith has talked about that.
And that's Goff, and Goff just carries 3 or 4 Raiders with him down the field and be real close to that first down.
So the ball spotted at about the 36-yard line.
Now Buckingham's going to call a timeout, I believe, Doug.
1 minute and 4 seconds here in before halftime, and that is Buckingham's 2nd timeout, I believe, that they called.
And, Doug, the best defense for Appomattox right now would be to try to get Buckingham out of timeouts and just hold them out of the end zone.
That would be the best defense.
All right, let's take a break. We'll come back and see if they can do it right after this.
Hometown Pharmacy in Appomattox is a friendly, professional neighborhood pharmacy, providing a great alternative to the typical chain or grocery drugstore experience. We pride ourselves in being a neighborhood pharmacy that's dedicated to the total health of our customers. We offer a large variety of your healthcare needs. We also have a copy center for your digital camera prints as well as greeting cards and some great gift ideas. When you call or stop by, you get to speak with one of our friendly employees that will provide you with personalized service. Come on in, we'll make you feel at home.
Cavalier Tours on an affordable short trip. September 14th through the 16th, Dover, Delaware, St. Michael's, and Annapolis, Maryland. October 18th and 19th, Autumn in the West Virginia mountains. November 14th through the 16th, Tennessee Mountain Christmas. November 22nd and 23rd, Christmas in Colonial Williamsburg and Virginia Beach. December 4th through the 7th, Christmas in New York City. December 13th and 14th, Christmas in Old Town Alexandria and Washington, D.C. For all your family vacation needs, contact Cavalier Tours.
Robinson Funeral Home in Appomattox is a full-service, family-owned funeral home. We've been located in the Central Virginia area since 1947 to serve you. We stand ready to assist you in arranging a personalized and meaningful funeral or cremation service to memorialize your loved one, or we can help you with your pre-arrangement plans. When you need a friend, we are here for you. Robinson Funeral Home in Appomattox, Virginia.
Welcome back, everyone. The Raiders coming back on for defense, Buckingham for offense. We've got second and about 3 for the Buckingham Knights, trying to get in the end zone again. Doug, 1:04 left on the clock for our first half.
Foster coming to the right along with Terrence Tyree. And they got the Knights with the spread offense for the first time. And then Ragland's going to keep the football. And he's going to be, well, he's still running. Running.
There's a flag on the field, Doug, way down here, though. And I don't know, that could be on the Raiders for holding one of the blockers. I don't know.
Not sure.
Let's see what the call is going to be.
You might as well wait.
All right, here comes the call. Illegal substitution on the Raiders. I believe that's what that means, doesn't it?
Oh, yep, I believe so.
So an illegal substitution on the Raiders, so the run will count.
So it's 57 seconds, and once the football is set, first down and 10 inside the Raider 25-yard line. Clock is set. It's a Knights football. And there you have only one timeout. So they're going to come up with something here. This could be one of those plays out of the coach's hat, you know what I mean? you know, Coach Gill, we talked about those trick plays at the beginning of the game.
Well, the thing is, though, I don't think he'll use it unless he really needs it, and right now he doesn't need it.
Well, he doesn't need it, but the way that they're going to put this ball in the end zone really quickly is maybe to do something unusual than just run it off tackle.
Well, they have one more timeout left.
This time looks like their first pass that they're going to throw. And that time we're going to – that was smart right that time.
Smart play.
By Leon Ragland. Ragland that time was wrapped up, but he maintained his cool long enough to get the ball down the field, and he dumped it off. Legal.
Had a receiver in the area right there. The official was pointing right at the receiver.
So not only does that save the timeout, but it kills the clock with 15.9 seconds to go before halftime.
Yep. So you might as well say 16 seconds left in the first half of this contest. And Buckingham, they don't have to throw it. They have a timeout left.
But I think Mr. Ragland hit the ground rather rudely that time, too.
Yeah, Marquise Morgan that time came across and put a pretty good lick on him. Four wideouts for Buckingham. They're going to throw it, Doug.
Ragland looks across the middle.
Wide open.
Nice move across the middle. Number 11 catching the football. That's Hassan Swan.
He didn't get the first down, what they're going to call timeout. So that is the last timeout for the Buckingham Knights, Doug. Now the clock would stop if they went forward on fourth down right here and got the first down.
You are correct, but I think they got about with 6.8 seconds. That's about the average time for a play in high school football. So I got a feeling this is the last play. So they're gonna have to try the end zone or hit something short and run it to the end zone.
What they've got to look for, Doug, is if Ragland goes back and they send all the receivers into the end zone, watch him if he breaks the line of scrimmage. He's fast enough and strong enough, he could get to that end zone.
Well, they've got a couple decent wide outs too that's got to look like a little size. They might tower above the Appomattox Raiders, so they may just throw it down there and see if they can get a jump ball situation.
That's a good possibility. All right, here we go. Raiders trying to get one last stand here, Doug, at this first half to keep it 13-0 at halftime. They will get the ball at the beginning of the second half.
Actually, they got the field goal unit in, number 64. Now watch out for the fake here. Bryson Newby to do kicking. He's going to attempt a 32, I say 32-yard field goal.
Which is still pretty good.
Snap is down, the kick is up,
and it is no good.
No good, short. But it's going to leave 1.7 seconds left before halftime.
Ready to get on the 20-yard line. And Doug, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Dion Edwards in there. I'm going to say, Dion, I want you to take a 6-stop drop, and I want you to throw it as far down the field as you can throw it. And guys, y'all try to run under it.
No, don't do the Alabama play last year at Auburn.
Well,
they catch it, return it for a touchdown.
If you throw it far enough.
And look how many players that Buckingham's got deep.
That's a little different though. That was on a
That
long field goal.
was a field goal. But
so you don't have your skill players out there on a field goal like that, Doug.
And obviously it didn't work out too good for Alabama, did it?
I mean, you got your skill players on the field right now.
And the Raiders are just going to take a knee. They're going to try to regroup at halftime. You know, they're probably lucky they're only down 13 and nothing at the half, with an opportunity to make some adjustments. We'll be back with halftime activities and festivities from Bragg Stadium right after this word from your sponsors on the live TV game. Our sponsors on the live TV game of the week
on Chantel Cable.
I know. I got through it.
Yep, you're terrible. He's having a nightmare, folks. It's a nightmare. Wake up, Doug. Wake up.
As a local auto owners independent agency, we are dedicated to assisting you in your time of need. We live and work right in your community, and we're available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Fortunately, emergencies don't happen every day, but when they do, we're here to personally see you through. For life, home, car, and business insurance, call us, your local independent auto owners agent today.
Welcome back to Appomattox, everyone. Jimmy the Lakes, and the dandy one, Doug Marshall. And Doug, right now it's been the Buckingham Night Show, and as we talked about it, and you said it before halftime, the Raiders are pretty lucky they're only down 13 points at halftime.
You're exactly right. Buckingham has blown some big holes open. They've had some opportunities in Raider territory. They were stuffed one or two times, but basically Buckingham has done what they wanted to in the running game tonight. The Raiders are going to have to make some kind of adjustment, bring some people up from the linebacker position, kind of make the Knights have to throw the football. You're not going to beat a running Buckingham Knight team, so take away the run, make them have to throw it. If they beat you throwing the ball, more power to them.
They've got to play man-to-man defense, Doug, on the receivers, take a chance that way. And I actually think the linebackers are getting to the line of scrimmage a little too quick, Doug, because what's happening is Buckingham is so big, they're opening up those holes. When they open that hole up, you've got to have somebody to fill it, and that's the linebacker.
Well, once again, also Buckingham's got those big offensive linemen that they are blowing the hole open, but then the secondary block down the field, they knock off the lineman, they go and looking for a linebacker, the first guy they can find, and those linemen are still twice the size of the defensive backs for the Raiders, as well as the linebackers. So the Raiders are going to have some trouble. It's going to have to be a gang situation. It's going to have to be flying to the football. They are trying to beat to the block is what they're trying to do, and right now the Raiders are overshooting the blocks.
And what has Buckingham got to do? Well, they got to do the same thing they've been doing. Keep blocking and let Ragland and the other guy is what's the other running back?
Golf.
Ragland and Golf. Just let them get through the line because they're getting big gainers.
Oh, they are. The Knights tried to run in the first series. They tried to run the football around the ends. Didn't do it. The rate of speed shut the end run off. In fact, losses took place. The Knights found out in the second series they could run the football up the middle. They still tried a couple end runs, got stuffed again. The last series since then, it's been all off tackles and running. I think they've thrown one pass right there at the end of the half. But other than that, the Knights have gained a lot of ground. It wouldn't surprise me if they're not over 200 yards rushing already.
Oh, I think surely they would be. And the Raiders, their rushing attack has not been there. Now, they have been a little successful with the pass tonight, Doug, and I think maybe they should go to that. Some of those short slant passes And then once you establish that, it used to be, okay, let's establish the running game and we can pass it. In football today, folks, when you have skill players and the speed Appomattox has, establish the passing game and the running game will follow.
Well, if you hit a short pass in the flats to a running back coming out the backfield or to a tight end or one of the wide receivers the Raiders have, what that does, it's just like a long pitch out lateral. You get the ball to them in open space. With the Raiders' speed and quickness, they can handle one-on-one in the open space a lot of times. Now, Buckingham has got some speed in the secondary, don't be wrong. So the Raiders are going to have to still do some blocking. They still have to go and make some do the things that they're supposed to, but they will have a chance. If they think they're going to run the football down Buckingham's throat, they got a mistake. That's a misthought. They can't run the football down Buckingham's throat.
I'm glad you spit that out the way you spit it out, but you're exactly right. They cannot run.
Early in the year, I'm having
Buckingham
problems too.
they're just too big, so you've got to mix some run with some pass. I think if the Raiders are going to do anything, we've been talking about the Raiders because they are the ones that are going to have to make the changes, not the Buckingham Knights. Everything that they are doing right now, Doug, is working for them. The Raiders, we talked about it. It's hard to change your scheme in the middle of a game, but I think Coach Smith will come out. They'll have a new attitude, and I look for them to do things a little bit different in the second half. And if they don't, they're looking at a loss tonight.
Well, it's going to be hard for the Raiders to make a lot of changes because we talked about how really young they are. So it's going to have to be some subtle changes, nothing major. They're going to have to pull a couple guys up to do it. They may be able to make them, but I think it's going to be subtle changes, nothing major right off the bat. It's the first game of the season. Do you really want to lose this first game? No. You're at home. It's a conference foe. It's a big ball game. But it's next week and the week after. We're going to see what the Appomattox has really got because they'll make those changes. The young football team becomes a veteran football team.
Well, the growing pains start tonight, and what you want to do is when the game is over, you want the growing pains to be gone, Doug, because you want to win this game. Tonight, I think it starts on defense in the second half. If they cannot control Buckingham at the line of scrimmage, this game is going to get ugly before it's over with.
Well, we talked about it, and I mentioned it before the start of the football game, was early in the season, offenses struggle, so it's going to be the defense's job to hold the other team's offense down. So far, the Appomattox defense has not found a stop to that, and the Raider offense has yet to gel enough to get going. Plus, right now, we don't know the extent of the injury to Matt Page, who went down early, and Dion Edwards has been the quarterback, and so we don't know the extent of that. Matt did move him a little bit, and Dion had a pretty good pass, so we'll see. They're pretty equal quarterbacks, but when you don't have the guy that's labeled the starter in there, that does something psychologically to your team.
It absolutely does. All right, we're coming right back. It's just moments before we get ready to have our kickoff. Second half, the Raiders will get it. They're down 13-0 here at Bragg Stadium. So come on back and join us on the live TV game of the week on Shintel Cable with the Lakester and the Dandy One.
As a local auto owners independent agency, we are dedicated to assisting you in your time of need. We live and work right in your community, and we're available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Fortunately, emergencies don't happen every day, but when they do, we're here to personally see you through. For life, home, car, and business insurance, call us, your local independent auto owners agent today.
Welcome back, everyone, to Appomattox Bragg Stadium as the Buckingham Knights hold a 13-0 lead over the Appomattox Raiders, and they will kick off to the Raiders. If you remember, the Raiders won the coin toss, and they deferred, so they would get the ball at the beginning of the second half. Now, the Dandy One is lost somewhere in the crowd, and I just told them to keep him because we really don't need him, but doggone it, he still showed up. He's back. I tried to lose him, but
I'm back.
it just didn't work. But Buckingham will kick off, and number 30.
I got plenty of time. Look at here, ain't even kicked off yet.
Number 32 is going to do the kicking,
and he hit it high left, and I believe it's going out of bounds.
And they get on the 40-yard line, I believe. Is that right, Doug?
That I believe is correct. I don't want to say anything because you and the officials get on me every week. I make that call, so.
Well, we got it right. They start on the 40-yard line, and that's pretty good field position for the Appomattox Raiders.
Yeah, the Raiders really need to try to make something happen right now because they haven't done it so far tonight.
And Matt Page coming back into the game for the Raiders, number 2. He is a a junior, and so this is going to be interesting, Doug, to see what the Raiders can do, to see if they can sustain a drive, because they really need to sustain one right here.
35-yard line, James, not the 40.
Oh, it used to be the 40.
This time the handoff up the middle. Ball's
a fumble, Doug? Is it a fumble?
I thought the ball hit the ground.
I saw the beanbag go in, but the Raiders must have held on to it.
Must have. Pickup of maybe one on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 9 that time. Ball was handed off to number 6 of the Raiders.
And Doug, right now, we were talking about it.
Trey Walker carrying the football there.
We talked about it in the first half. The Buckingham Knights basically are manhandling the Raiders.
Oh, right up front, they're controlling everything. And I tell you what, long as that front 3 right there can control it, those secondary people can do whatever they want to.
And it's a lot of blitzing going on.
Matt Page throws it downfield.
And nobody's even close to that one. I'm not sure exactly who was supposed to be trying to catch that ball, Doug.
Well, it looked like to me it was intended number 1, Javon Scruggs, was streaking down the right side. He was the closest man to it.
Well, Doug, we've talked about this many times before with a lot of teams.
I know what you're going to say.
You don't have to throw that 40-yard pass. You can throw a 10-yard slant, and you can also hit the tight end. I guarantee you, if the tight end drags a second late, if he stays and drags a second late, he's going to be open 7-8 yards down the field. Guaranteed.
Well, I guarantee we have watched it. We've seen you run one guy through and drag another one behind.
But you just don't see it.
And you don't see it. And look at the area right in the middle of the field. It's wide open, right behind the referee. The fake handoff, Matt Page trumpet. He rolls out.
Running the wrong way to throw it, Doug.
Yeah, he does, and he's going to be hitting and taken out of bounds at about the 35. He needs to roll right because he's a right-handed quarterback.
Yeah, exactly.
Rolling left and trying to throw it back across his body is not going to get anything on the football.
And the Raiders got nothing going, Doug. They picked up one run, then they lost a yard right there. So
the Raiders
4th and 10.
3 and out right now.
And that is not what the Raiders needed, getting the ball at the beginning of the second half. Even if they didn't score, they needed to sustain the drive.
Hassan Swan back deep, number 11, as well as number 6, Tariq Goff. So Tariq Goff, those are the folks that's back deep. The Raiders punter, and they've had 2 or 3 of them punting tonight. This is number 40.
Pretty good kick.
Number 40 is Carter Jamison. And that's Goff. Tariq Goff with the run, and he's going to get it back up to about the Raider, back up to their own 46-yard line. So 1st down and 10. 11 minutes to go, third quarter.
All right, let's take a break. We'll come back, see if Appomattox can stop the Knights this time, and we'll find out if they can do it right after this.
As a local auto owners independent agency, we are dedicated to assisting you in your time of need. We live and work right in your community, and we're available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Fortunately, emergencies don't happen every day, but when they do, we're here to personally see you through. For life, home, car, and business insurance, call us, your local independent auto owners agent today.
Hello everyone, Jimmy the Lake Lakes here. And are you tired of paying too much for a new vehicle? Well, if so, Cedarline Automotive in Appomattox is your next stop. Cedarline has a large selection of vehicles to choose from. Great, pre-owned, like new vehicles that can fit your budget. And it doesn't get any better than saving thousands of dollars on that vehicle rather than buying a brand new one. So stop by Cedarline Automotive to get the rural treatment. You will not be disappointed. And don't forget about Cedarline and their certified mechanics to make sure that your ride or your current ride is in tip-top shape. Cedarline Automotive on Highway 460 West, just 20 minutes from Lynchburg and 25 minutes from Farm.
Visit us online.
I'm a real Chantel customer.
This is a real house.
This is a real nice town.
This is a real good video.
This is my real big wrench.
This is my real Chantel internet.
It's really fast.
Real Chantel remote.
Real Chantel phone. My real Chantel bill.
It's real economical.
I'm really doing my homework. This is my real Chantel guy.
She's my real Chantel customer.
He's real nice.
Real value for real life from the one provider that calls this place home.
Welcome back, everyone. Hope you grabbed a snack during that short break.
If you did, grab it, eat a little bit for us. Think about us, please.
Buckingham Knights got everything jammed up. Don't even have any wideouts at all right now.
This time ball handed up the middle.
Slicing through, Doug.
This time Goff coming through number 52 for the Raiders, and that is Calvin Adams. Adams makes this stop in the backfield, so a loss of about 3 yards. Second down and 13. That was definitely a tight attack at time. And once again, this could be a little bit of Coach Gill right now. You know, he spread it a little bit, and he opened it up, and he ran through some big holes. Now he's putting it all together. Guess what he's going back to? The spread.
Well, yeah, there it is right there, because all of a sudden Buckingham's got everything jammed up in the middle, and the Raiders are not spread out. Now you spread them out a little bit more. But you got to go with your man-to-man coverage here. Now, as you can see, they only have really one linebacker behind the line of scrimmage. Everybody else is right at the line of scrimmage. Good play.
Ragland and Goff that time. Ragland keeps it, and he's going to be taken down. He may have gotten back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
And that tackle, Doug, was made by number 26, who was Kelso.
Delonte Kelso.
And I believe he was in on the tackle before with Adams.
So third down and 13. So right now we've seen a little bit of life from the Raiders defense. This has been the down, though. The Knights have made it tonight. Third down and long, and they have converted a lot of these tonight.
They have. Every time they've had a third and long, they've ended up getting a first down. This will be interesting to see if the Raiders can put a stop to it right here.
So the Raiders look like to me they've gone to a 6-man front, though, Jimmy. Did you notice that?
I have noticed that, yes.
This time the ball.
He's going to keep it, and he's wide open, Doug.
And he's going to cross into Raider territory and be taken down at about the Raider 35-yard line. And once again, big chunk of yardage that time. Goff.
And Doug, all that is Goff gets it. He takes one stutter step. The defenders actually run past him, and he goes for big yardage. And they run it every time on third down.
Leon Ragland that time. He's a quarterback. I said
I meant Ragland. You're right, Ragland.
So first down and 10 at the Raider 35-yard line. Knights once again on the move in Raider territory.
And that was an excellent opportunity for the Raider defense to step up and stop the Knights.
Well, to get off the field, too, to give yourself a rest. This time Goff will take the football, and he will he gets to the line of scrimmage and decides to run down the line, and he is taken down.
Devin Dews, number 10, with the tackle.
And this time Goff's a little slow coming up now.
Dews with a nice tackle that time. Caught him up high, but was able to take him down. So while Goff is down, let's take a quick break. We'll come back, make sure he's okay, and we'll have more of your live TV game of the week on Chantel Cable. Right now, it's still the Buckingham Knights 13 and the Appomattox Raiders nothing. And we'll be right back right after this.
Hometown Pharmacy in Appomattox is a friendly, professional neighborhood pharmacy, providing a great alternative to the typical chain or grocery drugstore experience. We pride ourselves in being a neighborhood pharmacy that's dedicated to the total health of our customers. We offer a large variety of your healthcare needs. We also have a copy center for your digital camera prints, as well as greeting cards and some great gift ideas. When you call or stop by, you get to speak with one of our friendly employees that will provide you with personalized service. Come on in, we'll make you feel at home.
Cavalier Tours on an affordable short trip. September 14th through the 16th, Dover, Delaware, St. Michael's, and Annapolis, Maryland. October 18th and 19th, Autumn in the West Virginia mountains. November 14th through the 16th, Tennessee Mountain Christmas. November 22nd and 23rd, Christmas in Colonial Williamsburg and Virginia Beach. December 4th through the 7th, Christmas in New York City. December 13th and 14th, Christmas in Old Town Alexandria and Washington, D.C. For all your family vacation needs, contact Cavalier Tours.
Robinson Funeral Home in Appomattox is a full-service, family-owned funeral home. We've been located in the Central Virginia area since 1947 to serve you. We stand ready to assist you in arranging a personalized and meaningful funeral or cremation service to memorialize your loved one, or we can help you with your pre-arrangement plans. When you need a friend, we are here for you. Robinson Funeral Home in Appomattox, Virginia.
welcome back to Bragg Stadium, home of the Raiders. Did I do that okay?
The Raiders.
Okay, that's better. But you're more adept at doing it. The Raiders down 13-0, 8:57 to go, third period. Had an injury on the field, and Goff got up and walked off on his own power. They're going to give him a little breather. But it brings up second down and 11 for the Knights as they have the ball at the Raider 36-yard line. Ragland barks a signal, gets a football, and he's going to keep it, and he's going to go down. He is going to go down at about the 37-yard line. That may be another yard loss.
Yep, and that's number 20, Buster Henderson, in there with the tackle. You're right, the Raiders very, very young. A lot of sophomores on this team.
Well, the Raiders, once again, third down, 11 to go. The Raiders, once again, in a good position to stop Buckingham. Now, can they do it? Third and long, it seems look like Buckingham has this one play they run, and look like they get the yardage every time.
Well, you've got to be looking, especially since Goff is not in there, you've got to be looking for Ragland.
This time, Ragland is going to roll. He's going to throw. He's going to hit his receiver.
Nice play.
But it's going to be about a 4-yard pickup before the receiver is Hassan Swan. He caught the pass at about the 33-yard line, but he was immediately hit.
You're trying to pick up who made the tackle over there, Doug. Is that number 14 for the Raiders?
That would be Devon Graves.
So Graves with a nice tackle, and Graves just a freshman, Doug.
Yes.
Just a freshman.
I watched him quarterback the middle school football team last year, and he is got a pretty good arm and quarterback. Don't know whether he's the quarterback for the future here. Right now they got him playing defensive back because of his speed. Plus he's got some good size on him.
4th and 8, Doug, and Buckingham going for the first down right here. Raiders trying to get off the field, make sure they got enough. They got to get somebody back on now. Yeah, they have 11. And is that going to be a penalty or a timeout?
I think we
Raiders, delay of game on Buckingham.
Delay of game by Buckingham, so that's going to bring us back 4th down and 13. So this may change everything for Coach Gill. He may go ahead and punt this ball now. It looks like the punt team coming in.
The thing is, Doug, if they snap the ball, the Raiders only have 10 men on the field. It's a good chance they're probably going to pick up that first down. So,
and once again, this is like, it shouldn't be like a scrimmage game, but once again, when you get to the first game of the season, you still have some assignments. Maybe somebody got hurt in practice this week, can't play tonight. Okay, you're on this team. Well, the young man on the sideline, I'm not normally there, he forgets.
Very dangerous right here, Doug, because when they punt this ball, you're going to field it way down deep in your territory.
The snap and the
Raiders
kick.
coming out, they can't quite get to it.
They came after number 21, barely getting it off, Brandon Doss. He kicked it out of bounds at about the 15-yard line, so it'll be 1st and 10 for the Raiders at their own 15.
And the Raiders need to get something going, Doug, and we'll see if they can do that with 6:34 left in the third quarter, still trailing 13-0. They need to break the ice, and we'll see if they can do it right after this.
Welcome to RE/MAX Realty in Appomattox, Virginia. The time has never been better to purchase a home.
Good morning, RE/MAX Realty Connection. May I help you?
RE/MAX has a trained professional staff that can help you make your dream of owning a home come true. Look at this week's Home of the Week.
Concord Automotive Service Center is open and wants to help you with your general automotive needs. Since opening in June, we have made many new friends with our automotive service and help. We are located on Highway 460 West in Concord, Virginia, specializing in oil changes, tire rotation, air conditioning service, tire sales, and just about any general automotive need you may have. So please stop by and join the rest of our many friends who have learned that Concord Automotive Service Center is the place to stop for your automotive needs. Call us at area code 434-993-2777. That's 993-2777.
State Farm Insurance has been serving Appomattox and surrounding area for 42 years. Their expert service and advice is what their customers have come to depend upon. Located in the heart of Appomattox, owner Jim Ford knows that trust is something that doesn't come lightly. So for all of your home, auto, life insurance, and financial needs, see State Farm Insurance in Appomattox. Bring your current coverage and let State Farm see if they can beat your current rates. Call today.
See if they can get something going on their own 15-yard line.
Matt Page gets the ball, hands the ball up the middle.
Well, he'll keep it, Doug, and he won't go anywhere. Matter of fact, he's going to lose yardage.
Right up the middle. I think the ball crossed the 15, maybe got to the 16, 17-yard line.
Did pick up a couple.
Second down and 8. I think Page got hit and knocked down in the backfield. Number, was it 6 that time on the carry? Trey Walker.
Second and 8.
And Doug, Goff is back in the game, but he's still limping out there. Number 6 for Buckingham.
Oh, I see him. You might actually see them try to maybe take advantage of him over here with Buster Henderson split wide against him. But Page will keep the football. He'll cut it upfield. He's going to be hitting and taken down as he crosses the 20-yard line, maybe get up to about the 21, 22. We'll see the spot. That'll bring up third down, probably about 4 yards. You're right.
3rd and 4, Doug. Big play here for the Raiders. The Knights have done it on third down all night long. The question is, can the Raiders do it?
Well, this is the big third down. The Raiders really need to get something going, if nothing else, to get more than 3 downs rest for the defense.
Well, and the other thing is they're going to be kicking from deep in their own territory if they don't move the ball down the field some.
So Matt Page will bark signals. Well, we'll run over the right side. Page will keep it.
Nowhere to go.
And he's going to come up. I believe he's going to be a little bit shy. And I tell you what, I think number 6, Mr. Goff.
I think it's cramps, Doug.
I think it's Goff. Tariq Goff is half on around. I believe he's got a leg cramp.
Yep, I believe so.
And we're going to have, they rule a first down.
Oh, he got there, okay.
Got a nice spot, and it'll be a first down Appomattox. So 5 minutes and 9 seconds, the Raiders get their first down here in the second half. So it'll be first down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Now we got a timeout coming up for Buckingham. Buckingham will take a timeout, Doug.
So the Knights talking about defense. Maybe one shy on the field as Goff hobbled off. So we'll see if that was it.
Doug, I tell you what, instead of taking a break, we'll keep it right here for right now. We'll talk about next week's game that we're doing. On our schedule, of course, when we did our pregame, we had the EC Glass Hilltoppers and the Halifax Comets. But again, in trying to get the best games around and show everybody, we do have Glass on our schedule several times this year. So next week, we're actually going back over to Liberty University for a big game between LCA and Brunswick County. And Brunswick went to the state finals last year. And, of course, LCA won the state last year. So that should be a very interesting game.
You've got 2 state teams last year, basically finalists, in different divisions, of course. So we'll see, not taking anything away from Atlanta's first game of the season last week. But both teams will have a couple games under the belt after this week. We'll see how Brunswick comes into Williams Stadium next week and see how the LCA Bulldogs do against them. And so should be a great game.
And we've got Glass against a couple good teams this year. They'll be playing Brookville. We've got them on our schedule. And also Heritage and Glass. I really look for that one, the Battle of Lynchburg, to be a good game.
That should be an excellent game. Our little buddy, the night we did our preseason picks, he couldn't decide who was going to win that ball game.
He couldn't.
So the ball gets across up to close to the 30-yard line, about the 29 maybe.
They're going to pick up 4 or 5 yards on that play, Doug.
And that's Page on the carry. Tell you what, he's making some yardage, but he's making some tough yards. He comes up off the ground a little slow every time.
And, Doug, let's not forget now, we got something new going on. You can watch this game on YouTube. You believe that, folks? On YouTube, on the internet. It's getting big time for live TV. Hold on for a second. After this play, I'm going to tell you how to get it.
Matt Page running to the weak side. The pitch out.
Nice pitch.
Nice pitch out. And we got turning it up the field. That's number 6, I believe. That's Philip Fletcher. No, that's Trey Walker. Trey Walker's going to turn it up and get it over to the 32-yard line. Nice downfield block that time by Buster Henderson. Helped seal the deal on that.
Absolute number 20, Buster Henderson, and not pick up a hold, Doug, which is very hard sometimes. Great run that time, and the biggest play of the night for the Appomattox Raiders. But going back to YouTube, we do have a flag on the field, folks. Late, way down the field, Doug. Could it be a hold over in the middle of the field?
This could be a clip for blocking it back. Blocking it back against the Raiders.
I just hate that call when it's way away from where the play is even taking place.
So that's going to back it up 10 yards from that point.
Yeah, and it's not the official's fault. It's the player's fault. Why are you going to clip somebody on the far side of the field
away from
when
the
play is all the way on the other side? It's just crazy.
So it brings up, the Raiders still get a first down, but instead of being in Buckingham Knight territory, they're going to be back at their own 46-yard line, 4:17 to go, but they do have a first down and 10. So there's a little bright spot there. Plus, that was a nice run that time.
A very nice run.
They showed a little life that time. The Raiders' offense has been a little lifeless tonight, needless to say.
Page waited just the right moment to make the pitch. The last time they tried to run that play, the pitch was a little late.
Well, Trey Walker that time took the pitch and still high-stepping it, and he never slowed down. This time the handoff goes to the right side. Number 6, once again, Walker tries to cut it up the field. He will get it up to about almost to the 50-yard line.
He's going to pick up about 3 yards on the play. But, Doug, let's go back to the YouTube. Okay, so
go back to YouTube.
So you're watching this game on Chantel Cable. I mean, that's great. But you know a lot of people that don't get Chantel Cable, and they'd like to watch the game. So what do? Well, you go to itgm.org. That's itgm.org. And then you look at the top of the screen on the right-hand side. There's a little TV set. And right under that is YouTube. And you click on it, and guess what? You got the action.
That sounds simple enough. We got a flag on the play, so we're going to have that's going to be motion, illegal procedure before it gets started. So the Raiders will back it up, and so once now the Raiders are shooting themselves in the foot.
And Doug, I'll tell you something about this YouTube thing. If you and I can figure it out, just about anybody can figure it out.
Amen to that, because we are not the most technology savvy people around.
We are definitely not computer savvy. We are old school.
In fact,
we're old school.
The producer does not want us to even plug anything in.
No, and really, he does new school, but he's real old school too. I mean, when I say old school, I mean old school.
Now, never mind, we won't go there.
Second and 13 with that penalty right there.
Raiders are handing football off over the left side.
Nowhere to go.
And Walker that time had nowhere to go.
Ragland in with the tackle. Nice play. And that's one time that maybe Page should have kept it and cut it up the field, but, I mean, you just don't know.
Well, you don't, because you don't know. I think Ragland is keying, and he sees the ball, he goes to the ball. And he's quick enough to get there. It didn't look like Ragland was slowed down too much on that one. That's right. It was Goff who's hurt, though. But it's third down, and we're looking at about 16 yards for a first down.
So the Raiders back in trouble again, as they've lost yardage. At one time, it was second and 7.
This time, you're looking downfield, going to throw the football.
And he got it.
He's got it. That's Devon Graves, and Graves is going to catch it, go into the end zone for a touchdown. Well conceived play from the Raiders.
Philip Fleshman, number 5, with the halfback option pass, and threw it on the money, Doug.
Quarterback, the JV football team, so he was a quarterback, knows how to throw it.
Threw it on the money to Devon Graves, and the Raiders
are
back
on the board.
Yes, they are. And back in the game, and it's got to give them a little bit of life.
Talk about going into your bag of tricks that time. You know, Coach Smith that time found one against Coach Gill.
Well, I love the pass, Doug. The pass,
that was on the money.
The pass was perfect, and you talked about Devon Graves, how fast he was. I mean, this kid ran up underneath the ball, made a great catch, in the end zone he goes.
Well, he's got a great set of hands, and he's got some high size on him. So plus the man can jump.
An important extra point right here, Doug.
Yeah, Jamison with the extra point.
Snap's got to be good in the hole. He got it up, kicks up,
looks
good.
Looks good to me. Yes, it was.
It's 13-7 with 2:24 left in the third quarter of play. So the Raiders have gotten on the board. Can they stop the Knights? We'll find out when we come back with more of your live TV game of the week on Chantel Cable. 2:24 left in the third quarter. It's now the Knights 13 and the Raiders 7. And we'll be back right after this.
As a local auto owners independent agency, we are dedicated to assisting you in your time of need. We live and work right in your community, and we're available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Fortunately, emergencies don't happen every day, but when they do, we're here to personally see you through. For life, home, car, and business insurance, call us, your local independent auto owners agent today.
Hello everyone, Jimmy the Lakester again, and Cedarline Automotive in Appomattox is here to serve you. Whether it's a like new pre-owned vehicle or their service department with their great certified technicians, Cedarline does the job right. And don't forget, Cedarline has guaranteed credit. Cedarline, located on Highway 460 West, just 20 minutes from Lynchburg and 25 minutes from Farmville. You owe it to yourself to try Cedarline.
Visit us online.
I'm a real Chantel customer.
This is a real house.
This is a real nice town.
This is a real good video.
This is my real big wrench.
This is my real Chantel internet.
It's really fast.
Real Chantel remote.
Real Chantel phone. My real Chantel bill.
It's real economical.
I'm really doing my homework. This is my real Chantel guy.
She's my real Chantel customer.
He's real nice.
Real value for real life from the one provider that calls this place home.
Welcome back, everyone, to Appomattox. Doug, we got a ball game, 13-7, 2:24 left in the third quarter, so plenty of game left.
Well, I'm sure that, you know, the Raiders had to make something happen early here in the third quarter, and they did on their second series.
And on 3rd and 16, Doug.
But I can tell you what, Coach Gill probably told his team at halftime, the Raiders are not going to roll over and die. You need to play the next two quarters like you had wanted. And I think that Buckingham may have relaxed a little bit.
I'm going to tell you, Doug, both of these coaches, a lot of respect for each other, a lot of respect.
Well, both of these teams go down to the wire, so we got a, as we like to say, a Donnybrook going down to the wire.
A dandy one.
Well, you know, you don't like to use the word
I really
dandy.
don't, but I'm going to say it.
But it does fit. It does fit.
Jameson with the kick.
And it's going to be fielded by number 5. That is Matrice Foster. He's coming up the field. Will the Raiders seal him off on his sidelines?
Oh, my.
Not so
big
good.
Run,
he gets
run.
it back up to about the 50-yard line.
Yep, that's a big run right there for Buckingham.
So first down and 10, they're going to start in Raider territory. Don't be surprised if they, you know, Buckingham now is going to try to put this 2-touchdown lead back up if they can.
They're going to say he went out of bounds on the 48-yard line on Buckingham side of the 50, Doug. So they will. Well, actually, it's the 47-yard line. Okay. So Buckingham not in Raider territory yet, but I got a feeling they will be before they finish these downs.
Well, the Raiders last time defense stood up and did well. So here we go, 2:14 to go, and here come the Raiders. Can the Raiders hold the Knights now? This is going to be the key thing. Defense must stand tall. Once again, there's the quarterback. Ragland comes up over the 50-yard line. He'll get about 3 yards as he crosses down to the 49. So it'll be second down and about 7 yards for a first down.
You know, Doug, we don't have any weights or anything with these guys, but 71, Connor Christian is just huge out there. Kayvon Amos, another big player. Number 75 right there in the middle, who is Deshaun Perkins. I mean, they've got a huge front line.
They really do. When we saw them warm up, we were on the field before the game, watching them warm up, and I'm saying, could be some trouble here tonight.
Yeah, they're even bigger up close.
So the Knights right now, and this can't make Coach Gill real happy, had to call another timeout here on offense with 1:36 to go in the third quarter. It's a new score with the Knights 13, the Raiders 7. We'll come right back on the Alive TV Game of the Week on
Chantel Cable.
Very good.
Hometown Pharmacy in Appomattox is a friendly, professional neighborhood pharmacy, providing a great alternative to the typical chain or grocery drugstore experience. We pride ourselves in being a neighborhood pharmacy that's dedicated to the total health of our customers. We offer a large variety of your healthcare needs. We also have a copy center for your digital camera prints as well as greeting cards and some great gift ideas. When you call or stop by, you get to speak with one of our friendly employees that will provide you with personalized service. Come on in, we'll make you feel at home.
Cavalier Tours on an affordable short trip. September 14th through the 16th, Dover, Delaware, St. Michael's, and Annapolis, Maryland. October 18th and 19th, Autumn in the West Virginia mountains. November 14th through the 16th, Tennessee Mountain Christmas. November 22nd and 23rd, Christmas in Colonial Williamsburg and Virginia Beach. December 4th through the 7th, Christmas in New York City. December 13th and 14th, Christmas in Old Town Alexandria and Washington, D.C. For all your family vacation needs, contact Cavalier Tours.
Robinson Funeral Home in Appomattox is a full-service, family-owned funeral home. We've been located in the Central Virginia area since 1947 to serve you. We stand ready to assist you in arranging a personalized and meaningful funeral or cremation service to memorialize your loved one, or we can help you with your pre-arrangement plans. When you need a friend, we are here for you. Robinson Funeral Home in Appomattox, Virginia.
Welcome back, everyone. The Buckingham Knights starting. Actually, Doug, they have moved the ball. Well, they picked up 4 yards on that first play.
This time the ball hands up.
Oh, man, I tell you, misdirection, and there goes Golf.
This is Golf. He turns it up the field. He's got an
opening,
opening, and I don't think they will. He goes into the end zone for a touchdown. So the Knights with a 48-yard run by Golf.
That is exactly what the Raiders did not need right there. Momentum. Old Mo has just jumped ship again.
That's the play that they've been picking up the yards with all night long. And the linebacker got caught inside. The defensive end got pushed out. And just a nice scraping hold that time.
If you look at it, Doug, it's a little stutter step, okay? Ragland, Golf, both. They get the ball. They take a little stutter step. The Raider defense over-pursues, and next thing you know, they're off to the races.
So extra point attempt coming up, number 64, Bryson Newby.
And you talk about a crowd quiet
doing the holding, Hunter Edwards.
You talk about a crowd quieting down, Doug. The Raider crowd was fired up, and it is a hush out there right now.
Somebody took the air out of the sail. Extra point is up. Looks good.
It is good, and that will make it 20-7 in favor of Buckingham. So just when the Raiders thought they were back in it, Buckingham Knights strike pay dirt.
13-point lead once again now for the Knights. 1:26 to go, third period of play. We'll be right back with the Buckingham kickoff after this word.
As a local auto owners independent agency, we are dedicated to assisting you in your time of need. We live and work right in your community, and we're available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Fortunately, emergencies don't happen every day, but when they do, we're here to personally see you through. For life, home, car, and business insurance, call us, your local independent auto owners agent today.
I'm a real Chantel customer.
This is a real house.
This is a real nice town.
This is a real good video.
This is my real big wrench.
This is my real Chantel internet.
It's really fast.
Real Chantel remote.
Real Chantel phone. My real Chantel bill.
It's real economical.
I'm really doing my homework. This is my real Chantel guy.
She's my real Chantel customer.
He's real nice.
Real value for real life from the one provider that calls this place home.
Welcome back, everyone. Buckingham getting ready to kick off, Doug. And Doug, that was a big deflator right there for the Appomattox Raiders. A 48-yard
Appomattox had just inflated the balloon over here, and all of a sudden it went.
Yeah,
went out of it.
That was a 48-yard gallop by Golf, and I mean, when I say gallop, he just outran everybody.
And nobody caught him. And when they did catch him, they bounced off him like a bug on a windshield.
And you know, Doug, Golf is only a sophomore.
Yeah, they're going to have a good running back for the next few years. Nice pickup this time. Yeah, I think that's Henderson once again who gets the football. Gets it up to the 36-yard line, 1st and 10 Appomattox.
The Raiders now, you know, Doug, they lost a lot of players from last year's team. One of them, Kendall Blankenship, who was the quarterback down in Hampton, Sydney now. Great runner. But they had some other good players last year, too. Morgan did an excellent job for them last year.
That was number 26, Delonte Kelso, with that time. I called number 20 my mistake, so wanted to correct that. 1:21 to go, third period of play. Over to Henderson. He gets away a little bit. He's going to pick up 3 or 4 yards before he gets
gang
rudely pushed back.
A lot of tackling going on. Number 51 in on the mix, who is Haley Goff.
Well, Buster kind of juked that dude out of his shoes there for a moment, but he held on to his jersey, and the old tearaway jersey, he might have had a chance.
Oh, he would have picked up 15 or 20 yards with a tearaway jersey. The problem was it was too expensive.
They didn't give him the yardage I thought he got on that one, because they got him back at the.
You remember those tearaway jerseys?
Oh, I do. I remember watching Alabama play years ago and going down there with nothing but a shoulder pad on.
I do remember that as well.
This time running up the middle is Walker, and that time Walker had nothing up the middle as it was sealed off. Number 25 was right there.
And number 20, Hunter Edwards, was there also.
Patrick Call was right there.
And you know, Doug, we talked about this. Buckingham team's very young, too. They are going to be laden with seniors next year. They have a lot of juniors on the team.
They will. So the Raiders now once again looking at 3rd down and 11, maybe 12 yards to go. We're coming up on 9 seconds. They may not get this play off.
Buckingham is looking for the pass, Doug, because they got a lot of people in that defensive backfield.
They do get the play off. Matt Page looking right over the middle.
Got him open.
Buster
Nice
Henderson.
catch.
Henderson with a catch and a nice run. Goes down. He's still running, and he might take it to the house. Well, he got taken down at about the. See where he's taken down inside the 15, right around the 15-yard line at the end of the 3rd period of play.
And Doug, I'm going to tell you something.
And where was that pass at?
Matt, it was perfect, right across the middle.
Over the middle.
And I tell you, Matt Page threw a strike, and it was a bullet right on the money. Henderson with a big play and a big run. And the Raiders, hey, they're knocking on the door again. So we'll start our 4th quarter when we come back from this break. And right now, it's Buckingham 20, Appomattox 7 with the Raiders knocking on the door.
Hometown Pharmacy in Appomattox is a friendly, professional neighborhood pharmacy, providing a great alternative to the typical chain or grocery drugstore experience. We pride ourselves in being a neighborhood pharmacy that's dedicated to the total health of our customers. We offer a large variety of your healthcare needs. We also have a copy center for your digital camera prints, as well as greeting cards and some great gift ideas. When you call or stop by, you get to speak with one of our friendly employees that will provide you with personalized service. Come on in, we'll make you feel at home.
Cavalier Tours on an affordable short trip. September 14th through the 16th, Dover, Delaware, St. Michael's, and Annapolis, Maryland. October 18th and 19th, Autumn in the West Virginia mountains. November 14th through the 16th, Tennessee Mountain Christmas. November 22nd and 23rd, Christmas in Colonial Williamsburg and Virginia Beach. December 4th through the 7th, Christmas in New York City. December 13th and 14th, Christmas in Old Town Alexandria and Washington, D.C. For all your family vacation needs, contact Cavalier Tours.
Robinson Funeral Home in Appomattox is a full-service, family-owned funeral home. We've been located in the Central Virginia area since 1947 to serve you. We stand ready to assist you in arranging a personalized and meaningful funeral or cremation service to memorialize your loved one, or we can help you with your pre-arrangement plans. When you need a friend, we are here for you. Robinson Funeral Home in Appomattox, Virginia.
All right, here we go, folks. We are back. It's 2nd and 1. So, Doug, the Raiders can pick up a first down without getting a touchdown. Let's see what happens.
They're going to get a first down because number 25 for the Knights broke the plane.
There it is.
Patrick Carr, and Carr is going to get whistled for the first down. So that's going to be a first down and goal to go for
the Raiders.
Thank you. You're a little slow on that now.
You
used to be boom just like that.
I actually was yawning.
Why? Is this game boring?
I've gotten hungry.
Oh,
And when I get hungry,
there we go.
I get tired.
There we go.
Page trying to keep it.
Page
going to lose yardage on this one, Doug.
And he is going to lose yardage. He's going to lose back to about the 8 or 9 yard line.
It
Depends on where the referee determines that he gave up, you know.
Yeah, but it was first and goal at the 3. It looks like it's around the 5 maybe.
I think that's where they're going to give it. That's real generous right there to put it at the 5 because I didn't think that he'd gotten back that point.
Yeah, it's only a loss of 2 on that one.
So still second and goal, excuse me. We're at 10:58 and counting here in the 4th and final period of play. The Raiders down 20-7, but knocking on the door.
Page keeping it again, but still nowhere to go.
Nowhere to go.
So that big front line of Buckingham led by number 75, who was Deshaun Perkins with a big hit on Page. Doug, I really think the Raiders have to string this one out. If they're not going to pass it, they've got to go sideline to sideline. Going up the middle is getting them nowhere.
Well, this is also a spot that if you're unsure what you're going to do on this third down play, it looked like the Raiders might have been a little confused, take a time and come over here because this is a crucial play in the ball game.
Yep, 3rd and goal. And the Raiders really need a touchdown. Going to throw it. Oh, is he?
Well, I think he wanted to throw it, then he wanted to run it, and then I think he saw somebody to throw it to at the end, but then he ended up eating it back at about the 7. So this has been a great Buckingham goal line stand, but not real good for the Raiders if you're trying to punch it in the end zone and get back in this ball game.
Well, Doug, it's easier to play defense when you're down there like that because, you don't have as much field to cover.
So the Raiders may, once again, big play in the game.
They're going for it, I think, Doug.
4th down and goal from the 6-yard line. You've got to go for it because a field goal at this point gives you nothing.
Yeah.
And if you don't get it, then you leave the Knights.
And you've got big
with a long way to go.
You've got big number 8, Marquise Morgan, Doug. He's pretty tall, plays basketball. Maybe get him something across the middle and get his hands on.
But look for Buckingham to blitz. Young quarterback.
Page going to throw it. And it's intercepted, Doug, in the end zone.
Intercepted in the end zone. And so I think he overthrew the intended receiver. So the Raiders get to the end zone, get down close, but no cigar. So the Knights take over with the interception at the 20, 9:05 to go. Then that was even better right there for Buckingham because by intercepting, instead of being at the 6, they get it at the 20.
That's right. You're exactly right, Doug. So we'll come back again, see what Buckingham can do. 9:05 left in the 4th quarter. Still plenty of time. But the Raiders have got to stop the Knights. It's 20-7. Knights over the Raiders. We'll be right back after this.
Welcome to RE/MAX Realty in Appomattox, Virginia. The time has never been better to purchase a home.
Good morning, RE/MAX Realty Connection. May I help you?
RE/MAX has a trained professional staff that can help you make your dream of owning a home come true. Look at this week's Home of the Week.
Concord Automotive Service Center is open and wants to help you with your general automotive needs. Since opening in June, we have made many new friends with our automotive service and help. We are located on Highway 460 West in Concord, Virginia, specializing in oil changes, tire rotation, air conditioning service, tire sales, and just about any general automotive need you may have. So please stop by and join the rest of our many friends who have learned that Concord Automotive Service Center is the place to stop for your automotive needs. Call us at area code 434-993-2777. That's 993-2777.
State Farm Insurance has been serving Appomattox and surrounding area for 42 years. Their expert service and advice is what their customers have come to depend upon. Located in the heart of Appomattox, Owner Jim Ford knows that trust is something that doesn't come lightly. So for all of your home, auto, life insurance, and financial needs, see State Farm Insurance in Appomattox. Bring your current coverage and let State Farm see if they can beat your current rates. Call today.
All right, folks, here we go. Buckingham Knights, 1st and 10 from the 20.
They hand the football off
That's
up the middle
again, I
to
believe,
Goff,
isn't it?
and Goff is going to get across the 25-yard line to about the 26. Nice 6-yard pickup to start the series.
Is that Goff, Doug, or is that number 5?
I
That is
believe
Goff.
that's number 5.
Oh,
That's,
no, it's
that's
Goff.
Matrice
It's
Foster.
Goff. It's Goff, number 6.
Okay.
That dude has shaken off that cramp, and he really looks good running the ball.
Yeah, well, he went over there, got some fluids in him, got a little rest, and he's coming back delivering some blows. 2nd down, 4 yards to go for a first down. 8:35 and counting. 4th period to play. The Knights up 20-7. This time it's going to be.
That's Ragland.
Ragland on the carry, breaks a couple tackles, dances up to about up to their 36-yard line before taking down number 10, Devin Dews.
And Doug, you know, we've been talking about it all night long. You can kind of really see it now. Look at the Raider players compared to the Buckingham Knights. The front line. The front line for the Knights is a huge front line. They're going to give a lot of people a lot of trouble this year.
Well, what's going to happen with that is it may not affect the team early, but let those guys beat on you all night long. It will wear you down by the 4th period.
Absolutely.
And what's the 4th period right now? This is where a ground game will eat you alive. Nice tackle that time coming up from the bottom. Looks like number 18, I believe, for the Raiders.
I believe it's number 26, Doug.
Number 26, Delonte Kelso coming off the deck, making a stop right at the line of scrimmage.
And Doug, you're right. The big guys, when they beat you and beat you and beat you all night long, you know, at the beginning of the game, when you start, you're feeling pretty fresh. But when you get 7 minutes and 44 seconds left in the 4th quarter, and those guys have been beating on you for that long, you get tired.
That, and you got a little humidity in the air tonight, you know.
Very warm. And it's the first game. And the crowd has really fallen out, Doug. I mean, you know, you're talking about it's just no noise up there at all.
This time, once again, there's Ragland with the football. He runs up to about the 40-yard line. That's a pickup of about 4 yards. It'll be 3rd down and about 6 for first down.
And Doug, you know, ACHS is a pretty tough schedule this year. Of course, they've got Dan River on the schedule. They've got AUTOMOTIVE on the schedule.
That may be the best team in Central Virginia.
They've got Jefferson Forest on the schedule that they have to play at Forest. They've got to go to Robert E. Lee.
And they got Nottoway here next week.
Yeah, so you know it's not an easy schedule for the Appomattox Raiders.
Last year they knocked off Buckingham, picked up nice points. They defeated Forest and they defeated Nottoway. They got some early points early last year.
Early on.
Where right now they're going to lose right here with this.
If they lose the game.
Yeah. Right now they 6 minutes and 38 seconds from
There's
doing
that
so.
play again, Doug.
And this time Mr. Goff has found some openings to get it across the 50-yard line down to the Raiders' 46-yard line, and I'm kind of surprised you might not got a flag on that because it looked like a Raider came in a little late with the helmet.
I tell you what, Doug, that play right there has killed the Raiders all night long. That play's worked great for the Buckingham Knights.
That's been the bread and butter, and if I'm scouting for the Buckingham Knights, scouting whoever they play next Friday night, I'm going to be looking at trying to stop that particular play.
No doubt about it, but I guarantee you one thing, Coach Gill will have something else in his arsenal next week.
Well, he is running a play. He says, well, they haven't stopped it. We're going to run it.
And that's the way he
and
coaches.
we're going to keep running it until they stop it. When they stop it, we'll go to something else.
Exactly right. We've seen him do it for years now. I'm telling you, the guy can coach, and he motivates those players.
Yeah, I'm glad to see Coach Gill back and doing well. He had a little illness out towards the end of last year, and there was some people doubted he might even not be around to coach this year, to coach the football team because of health issues, but he beat it.
And I could tell he lost a lot of weight.
He's lost some weight. He's back, but same old Coach Gill.
Oh yeah. And you know,
and I'm glad, and I'm happy for him. I'm glad to have him back in the game. This game needs him.
The one thing about Coach Gill is he's going to give credit to the other team.
Yeah, and no matter, he's going to find mistakes with this game tonight with his team. Believe me. He allowed 7 points there a little while ago, and he allowed another one right here, almost 7. So he's going to find some stuff to talk about.
Oh yeah, he will.
Once again, a handoff up the middle. That's Goff. And he will get
I don't think he'll get quite
almost
back
to the
original
line of scrimmage. Yeah, lost a 3 on that last play. He'll pick up a couple, so it'll be 3rd and 11. Once again, this has been the area where the Raiders have had opportunities to stop the Knights tonight and have not been able to do so, but a few times.
Yeah, the Knights have made a living. I would say they're at least 80% on 3rd downs of picking up the first down, which that's really good.
If Ragland doesn't call his number, I bet you Goff gets it.
Well, they're really the only ones that have had the ball tonight.
Yeah, Foster.
Everybody else, Doug, it's just on the field. I mean, blocking or whatever.
Right now,
that's Goff.
No, that's Ragland right there. Kept the football.
Ragland.
Got it up over across the 45 to about the 44-yard line. So to bring up 4th down and about 8 yards.
And I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't go for it, Doug.
Well, this is the point of the field that you bring your punt unit in and you fake it. You're up. You're 4:26 to go. You're up in the game. You've controlled both lines of the scrimmage pretty much tonight. Why not?
Yeah, well, you're right.
I mean, it's nothing else. You work on your fake feet or you work on your fake punt, for something down the road.
Uh-huh.
So I will bet you if the Raiders do not look for a fake right here, be careful. If they don't have it in the back of their mind, they could get burned right here. Number 21, Brandon Doss back to attempt the punt. They got a couple up guys. I ain't real sold that they're going to do this right yet, but we'll see. Right now, with the delay of game, may not now. They may go ahead and kick it away.
Yeah, and probably they brought them out there, Doug, going to kick it anyway, but let's just run some more time off the clock. And so they run it off, and now they got the punt unit on there anyway.
So, and the way that the ground game for Buckingham has worked, that was the reason probably the Raiders need to score last time, because the way the ground game for Buckingham's worked, they just eat clock up. That ground game has been eating clock up all night long.
The Raiders going for the block here, Doug. Need a bad snap. It is a little low. They cannot. Almost
I don't know how anywhere they got through there. And the ball rolls dead at about the 17, 18-yard line. That ball could have easily gone back the other way.
So the Raiders will take over, trailing by 13 with 3:32 left. And, Doug, they got to score, and they need to score quick. So we'll take a break. We'll come back, see if the Raiders can do it right after this.
Hello everyone, Jimmy the Lakes to Lakes here. And are you tired of paying too much for a new vehicle? Well, if so, Cedarline Automotive in Appomattox is your next stop. Cedarline has a large selection of vehicles to choose from. Great, pre-owned, like new vehicles that can fit your budget. And it doesn't get any better than saving thousands of dollars on that vehicle rather than buying a brand new one. So stop by Cedarline Automotive to get the rural treatment. You will not be disappointed. And don't forget about Cedarline and the certified mechanics to make sure that your ride or your current ride is in tip-top shape. Cedarline Automotive on Highway 460 West, just 20 minutes from Lynchburg and 25 minutes from Farm.
Visit us online. As a local auto owners independent agency, we are dedicated to assisting you in your time of need. We live and work right in your community, and we're available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Fortunately, emergencies don't happen every day, but when they do, we're here to personally see you through. For life, home, car, and business insurance, call us, your local independent auto owners agent today.
I'm a real Chantel customer.
This is a real house.
This is a real nice town.
This is a real good video.
This is my real big wrench.
This is my real Chantel internet.
It's really fast.
Real Chantel remote.
Real Chantel phone. My real Chantel bill.
It's real economical.
I'm really doing my homework. This is my real Chantel guy.
She's my real Chantel customer.
He's real nice.
Real value for real life from the one provider that calls this place home.
Welcome back, everyone. Here come the Raiders. See if they can get something going, Doug.
Dropping back. Page
Gonna
looks
throw
across
it.
the
He's got him
middle.
open, Doug.
There's Buster Henderson
Buster
once
Henderson
again across,
you're right.
across the 30-yard line. A nice pickup that time of about 13, 14 yards for the Raiders. And they are exploiting over the middle right now. The Raiders have come across and found some.
Yep, we got a man, I believe, with another cramp, number 14, Devon Graves for the Appomattox Rays. And Doug, we forgot to mention it, but don't forget it. Pre-game sponsor is Cedar Line Automotive right there in Appomattox. I mean, they do a great job, whether they're fixing the car or selling the car, they do a great job. And our halftime sponsor, Scott Wilson Insurance. Looking for some insurance coverage and a great insurance. I mean, they can find you insurance and get the price for you, Scott Wilson. You'll see those commercials on along with all of our other sponsors.
And we do appreciate them being with us
No
this year.
question about it.
Page across the middle once again. And
Almost intercepted.
A little bit low to number 5, but it's probably a good thing. Philip Fleshman going low that time, but making a good play on it. I believe number 24 coming up on that.
Raekwon Anderson almost picked that one off, Doug.
Yeah, so it brings up second down and 10. But the Raiders throwing the football, and they have been fairly successful throwing the football tonight. They found that they hit the long pass play. They've hit a couple to Henderson across the middle tonight.
Well, I to be honest with you, Doug, I probably would have started throwing it before now.
I think so,
I think I'd
too.
have come out in the second half and started throwing the ball.
That might have loosened up the front line a little bit for Buckingham.
Buckingham, they're thinking you got to throw it now.
Well, now they're going to start blitzing right here.
Got to get rid of it. Got to get rid of it, Doug.
And he threw it away. Nobody in.
Was he outside the tackle?
I think he was. Plus he was under a little duress.
Yeah.
Trying to throw it too.
Yeah, he was.
So third down and 10 yards to go. And that's the one thing about a defensive team knows if you're trying to throw the football, they're going to pin the ears back and they're coming after you.
Well, Doug, if you got some blitzes coming on, then you got to throw those 5-yard passes, and they got to be across the middle because it's wide open.
Well, that's who's coming in, linebackers, and they're going to vacate the middle to do so.
Yeah. So you throw it across the middle and you complete it. And the next thing you know, they're covering the middle. That's when you throw it down the field.
So the Raiders' 4 pass receivers in the pattern. 1 setback.
Page again, a high snap. And that's really not that good a play, Doug, because you've got to get it down there where you can get a first down.
Devin Dews with the pass receiving.
It's a good pass and a good catch, but it's not with 3rd and 10. That's not the pass you want to complete.
And with 2:42 to go, the Raiders are going to have no choice but to go for it, I don't think.
Oh, absolutely. And if Buckingham gets it back, I wouldn't be surprised if they just take a few knees and get this thing over with. This is a big play for Appomattox. They've had a lot of big plays, but this is it. This is a ball game right here for the Raiders. To even have a chance, they've got to pick up a first down somehow.
And look, you got 7 guys at the line of scrimmage. Here come the Knights. Throws it deep.
And nobody's there.
And I don't think
you just can't throw it in the middle of the field.
I think you needed to dump it off over the middle to try to get that because Buckingham was deep and they had 7 coming across the line. They had 3 deep. You had nobody across the middle. The middle was going to be open, and they tried to hit the long bomb, and it didn't work.
And the Raider crowd starting to leave now, Doug, with 2:11 left in the game. And, a first down here or there for the Buckingham Knights, and this contest is going to be over with. The Raiders do have 3 timeouts. They can't stop it. Buckingham's going to take over on the Appomattox Raider 30-yard line. And this has got to be a disappointing loss for Coach Smith and the Raiders. They have worked hard this summer. They knew they were young. They knew they had a lot of skilled players and a lot of speed. But tonight, Buckingham has just taken control at the line of scrimmage.
But this is also the type of team that he spoke to us and said this would give his team trouble. A big front line with talented in the backfield, and that's what Buckingham has got.
Oh, absolutely.
And so now Buckingham bunches it. They have Goff, and Goff runs it up over the line. He gets across the 30 down to about the 26 or 27-yard line. That'll bring up second down and about 7 yards to go for a first down.
Yeah, we're inside 2 minutes.
And once again, I think Goff is a little slow coming up. This might be the last you see of Mr. Goff tonight.
Yeah,
because with 152 to go and you got the whole season, I don't think you want to damage him too much. And I believe it's just simply leg cramps.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Because he goes both ways. He goes both ways hard. And so he's got to he's going to have to take in a lot of fluids to keep that cramping from taking place. The problem is once you start cramping, it's hard to stop them.
It really is.
Lakester, next Friday night.
Next Friday night.
Where are we going to be next Friday night, that band?
Liberty University at Arthur Williams Stadium for the LCA Bulldogs and Brunswick County. I'm not sure what their mascot is.
I'll have to look that up because I'm not sure.
I will tell you this.
I want to think for some reason it's Bulldog against Bulldog, but I don't know.
But I will tell you this. They went to the state finals last year in their division, and LCA won a state championship in their division, so that should be some kind of game.
I think it should be a really good football game. Once again, Brunswick, it's come up, and they're going to have a shot.
Yeah.
Take on LCA because it's a good test for LCA early in the season. They, Amherst, and I think LCA was playing School of Disciples or something along that line tonight at Williams Stadium. LCA had the luxury of opening up at home 3 games in a row.
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
And that is pretty nice. Now, they're going to hit the road here for long. Coach Rocco's going to have to crank up the bus and run down the road with them. But, with a team like that, he's probably not going to care.
Yeah, and a quality football team. Getting back to this game, Doug, you talk about the Raiders. The Raiders, they don't have that bad a football team. They are running up against a powerhouse tonight that's going to give a lot of teams a lot of trouble with their size.
Oh, I totally agree with you. Now, the Raiders may lose, and what the only good thing about it, the Raiders lose to Buckingham. If the Raiders continue to win and Buckingham beats everybody else, the Raiders are not going to pick up any points. But last year when the Raiders beat Buckingham, and Buckingham went through the season and did well as they went through.
Right.
For every game Buckingham, they picked up a certain amount of points, and I don't understand that point system. I'm going to tell you, I'm the last one to understand it.
But the Buckingham Knights, they're going to be rooting for the Raiders to win games.
Yes.
They're going to want the Raiders to win.
They're going to want the Raiders.
As long as they keep winning.
Because it's going to give them a better seed in the playoff position as you go down the road.
Exactly right.
So, but you can't talk about that system until you get to about the 3rd game from the end of the season to see how everything is shaking out.
But the Raiders with a very tough schedule. Again, Robert E. Lee Stanton, I think they have to go down there to play them. They got Nonaway coming in next week. They'll have to play them. They got to go to Jefferson Forest. And Coach Christmas is back over there. He'll have that team ready to go. They're going to be a force in the Seminole District. It's going to be tough. Yeah. It's going to be tough.
So it will be a tough. The Raiders by no means are going to have an easy schedule. But I think all they've got to do is pick up a win. If once they get a win under the belt and know they can do it, I think they could get on a roll and go.
Well,
now, there's no question that as you look down the road and you see an Alta Vista and a Dan River on your schedule, you got a Gretna up there who nobody really knows about what kind of scheme they're going to run this year because they got a new head coach. So it's going to be real interesting to find out what they do down the way.
Yeah. Well, tonight,
but they do. They've got some tough teams coming
tonight,
up.
Doug,
But the Dogwood and Seminole area right in here, there's no easy games on any schedule.
No, absolutely not. It's some great teams in the Dogwood District, and it's some great teams in the Seminole District as well. And some of those teams end up playing each other.
Number 75, Deshaun Perkins, coming up off the ground that time. He's walking back to his night's probably done also.
Matter of fact, Doug, the Gretna Hawks playing somebody tonight at Gretna from the Seminole District, I believe.
Brookville. They got the Bees.
Exactly right. It'll be interesting to see how that game turns out.
Yeah, I think so too, because once again you got 2 new head coaches battling each other tonight.
Yep, that's right.
So we're going to see. I think when I did my picks this morning, I think I had to take. I took the Gretna Hawks only on the basis they were playing at home.
You're going to need to get me on that show with you, Doug, so we can kind of battle back a little bit.
Yeah, it's a nice little time. I get to call up on Murphy in the morning, 7:05. It's around 7:05. Out of the news break at 7 o'clock on Friday mornings. We talk a little high school football action, and Jack has asked me to make some picks, and you never know. One morning we might have a special guest called the Lakester. You never know.
I would think surely that's what you would want.
We'll wait. This was the first morning for it, and my man Jack is off winging to Hawaii.
He's in Hawaii.
He's gone to Hawaii. We'll be gone this week, and we'll be back. He's taking vacation. I told him, it must be nice to go to work for a place, been there 2 months, and already getting a couple weeks vacation.
That is nice.
I told him, think he'd get me a job there?
Yeah, it sounds good.
So anyway, a gentleman named Bob Campbell was filling in for him, and of course Tina LaValle, and so we had a good time this morning, and I think your name might have come up in that conversation. I'm not sure.
I know, Reagan Shirley.
Oh, I could never mention the Lakester.
I know last week my name came up about
I could not
about
never
the
mention the
concession stand,
Lakester.
but you actually got more from the concession stand than I got last
I did
week.
not tonight, though. I think you
well,
tasted that
first of all,
chicken sandwich
well,
early
you
tonight,
didn't-
I did not get that
now,
tonight.
Wait a minute now. Wait a minute, Doug. You didn't see me eat anything. So you have no proof.
That's because you probably inhaled it and did not eat it.
You have no proof that I had
I've
anything tonight.
got witnesses that said you did.
Well,
do I need to get signed
the
affidavits?
question is, are they credible witnesses?
Let's see. Mr. Dodge here from the athletic department at the high school probably knows.
Now, he didn't see me.
Fumble on the play. Could this be the first turnover? And I will have to say, we've had some loose balls, but nobody's recovered the other team's fumbles tonight.
Hadn't had many, though, Doug.
No, we had the interception down here at the goal line.
Appomattox will take a timeout. That'll be their second timeout. They'll have one remaining with 1:18 left in the game.
So it'll be second down about 10, I believe.
And, Doug, of course, Buckingham's going to win this game 27, but I've enjoyed being at Appomattox tonight. Of course, this is our hometown. The field is in great condition. The fans came out tonight.
Yeah, the Booster Club and, of course, the Rugen Club got together and they got this field turned over to Bermuda last year.
And it looks great.
Now, they did some little patchwork on it because of some sideline stuff.
And of course, one of the best scoreboards in the area.
Yes, probably the best scoreboard in the area.
Yeah.
Has a messenger system
Although
on it.
I haven't seen many.
We're not really running it tonight.
No, I hadn't seen the messages go across the board tonight.
So, this is a nice facility. We are blessed to go to a lot of great facilities.
We are. We are, and we'll be at a great one next week.
We went, Williams Stadium, no question, that's a great facility. Good facility here. You go to Brookfield, they got a nice at Stinger Stadium. Go over to City Stadium, and
wait till you see that field, folks, with the new turf they have, not AstroTurf.
That is really nice, and wait till they get everything, the new press boxes done over the next couple of years. So that's going to be a really nice place to go do some games. We've got.
Ragland
will turn it into the end zone. We've got a flag on the play. Touchdown is signal, but we got a flag on the play. Could that be holding? We will see.
I got a feeling there was something on Buckingham because as soon as Ragland took the corner, the official threw the flag. So I'm thinking hold.
On an illegal block below the waist or something.
Let's see what they're going to call here.
It's holding against Buckingham.
And I'm thinking, Doug, that's how Ragland got around the corner so easily.
Well, he went in pretty good untouched, and all he did was fake left, swivel right, and gone.
Yeah.
And nobody really touched him. Then 1 minute, 11 seconds. So we got a second down and 12 now for Buckingham. They need to get inside the Raider 10-yard line for a first down. Tightly bunched formation for the Knights.
Ragland will take a snap. Give it to Goff. Goff will pick up a few yards. That will bring us down to under a minute. And the Raiders have no more timeouts, Doug, so they can't stop the clock.
So the clock's going to run. I think we got one more snap in this game, and we're probably going to be history.
And that's going to be it. You're exactly right.
Because they marked the ball for play right around the 50-second mark. So Buckingham can take this down to almost 25 seconds.
So the Buckingham Knights, Doug, are going to come into Bragg Stadium and pick up a big win over the Appomattox Raiders. The Raiders last year went down to Buckingham, picked up a big win down there. So these teams kind of keep going back and forth. And I noticed this is like the ACHS game. Did you see the ACHS? It's got the Raiders on one side and Buckingham on the other.
Well, the Knights didn't have the ACHS 4 years, so now it goes back to Buckingham.
They'll get it back.
They will get it back tonight. Yeah, it's been on display in the trophy case here at the high school for a while, but now the Knights are going to win the ACHS back.
Going to go back.
And that's going to be the contest. The Buckingham Knights come into Bragg Stadium, knock off the Raiders 20-7 on the Alive TV Game of the Week.
On Chantel Cable. And, you got to talk about the Buckingham Knights. You got to talk about golf. And you got to talk about Ragland. They were the two main men tonight. As a matter of fact, I don't know if anybody else had any rushing yards at all.
Matrice Foster ran the ball early. They tried to throw a couple little passes out to him, and also into the contest a little bit was number 11, Hassan Swan, when he needed to throw the football. But basically, it was the quarterback, Leon Ragland, and Tariq Goff, the running back. They did the damage tonight.
And, Doug, for the Raiders, maybe started passing a little too late. Maybe should have started passing a little earlier. I don't know. But they could not stop them. The big line for the Buckingham Knights, which is pushing the Raiders out of the way.
Well, if you walk across, shaking hands, walking across the field right now, look at the size of some of those guys meeting our linemen for the Raiders. They just overshadowed them. That was the key that Coach Smith talked about when we interviewed him earlier this year, was could they get the line to sustain the blocks enough to get their speedsters through there. Tonight, the question is, no, they couldn't get it done.
Two very young teams. You got the Buckingham Knights, a lot of juniors on that team, and you got the Appomattox Raiders, a lot of sophomores on that team. So the future looks bright for both of these teams. And the Raiders had the chances, Doug. They had the chances to punch it in the end zone to make it a 20, perhaps 14 game.
Well, the Raiders hit the big pass play, the second possession of the second half, got it cut down to 13-7, had the momentum. And once again, big play, third down play for the Knights. Third down and about 8 yards to go. And Goff just takes it right up the middle of the field for 20. And you could almost see, you heard the air go out of the stadium. The air went out of the Raiders.
It certainly did. Well, folks, we hope you've enjoyed our live TV game of the week on Shintel Cable. Again, the final score, the Buckingham Knights 20 and the Appomattox Raiders 7. We hope to see you next week over at LU, Liberty University, as the LCA Bulldogs take on the Brunswick County. We think they're the Bulldogs as well. That should be a great game. You don't want to miss it. And last but not least, don't forget, if you know people that don't have Shintel Cable and they like to see these games, it's itgm.org. That's itgm.org. Go to that. Look at the top of the screen. There's a TV set. And right underneath it's YouTube. You can pick these games up. Look at the running scroll to see what time it might be on. For Jimmy the Lakes,
Doug the Dandy One Marshall.
See you next week in Lynchburg at Liberty University.
Williams Stadium. Until then, good night, everybody.
Good night.